want to start out doing something crazy, like a $50 bomb pot or something like that?
I'm in.
Do it.
Everybody good?
50?
50.
One time.
One time.
One time.
If everybody's good with that. Are you good with that?
What's up, guys? Looks like we're off to the races. First hand of the night, $50 nuclear pot. Again, guys, thank you for joining us. This is Best Bet Live. Tonight's game, 1-2 Pot Limit Omaha. I am here with my boy Adonis Lane. My name is Johnny. Fantastic. We will be your commentators for tonight. And again, welcome to tonight's live stream. 1-2 PLO, 100 min, no max.
Yeah, it's 1-2 PLO all high. No games. Just one hand. One high hand wins. So you can have multi-way action, but only one person. We're not splitting pots tonight. Only one person can win. And they're starting the night off with a bang. Literally, $50 nuclear hand. One player suggested it. The other player said nothing, really, and went with it. So we got 50 in the middle from each player, and we're going to go straight to a flop. And we're going to let the hands and the equity load in, and then we'll see who is ahead and who is behind and who will be crowned winner of the first nuclear hand of the night. So let's see what we got. We got King 10-7, who has diamonds. So I see PJ with the ace-8 of diamonds, and he has two pair. So he has two pair in the nut flush draw. Let's see if anybody else has anything. Ace-6-4-4, King Jack-7. So CJ, oh, CJ all in? So CJ is going to pot it with two pair. And PJ's like, yeah, I'm never folding this hand. I got middle and bottom with the nut flush draw and backdoor straights. Let's go ahead and do that.
So first pot of the evening already at 1100 in the middle.
And I think, what is Rick doing?
Yeah, what is Rick doing?
I think, okay, so the equities is close. I was going to say, I feel like PJ has a monstrous hand here, but CJ does have a better two pair. So if 7 comes, he's dead. But I'm just interested to take it to a run out. I want to see what turn and river we're going to get. There's the 7. That's sick. That's so sick. That's so sick, because that's the one card that gets both players there, but is going to essentially crown CJ the winner. Oh, he made a bigger full house. There you go. That's PLO for you. I can't even really get too excited. That's how it happens. You know, CJ flops top and bottom, turns bigger full house than PJ. PJ catches up with the ace on the river. So
from first to last to first again.
that is PLO in a nutshell. Action is already underway, and to think it all started with just $50 from each player in the middle.
All right, guys, if you're watching, one of the best tactics to try to see who has the best hand or the best draw, look at the equities to the right, especially in this game, because this game might go 4 or 5-handed, so through every pot, it's easiest to find out who has the best draw. So again, just look at the equity percentages and just follow suit. Also, per CDC guidelines, we have gone back to mandatory masks for staff and patrons.
They ain't getting nothing from me. Nah, I mean, they're going to be talking to themselves all night. We had the same thing happen last night, you know. Everybody has an opinion. Oh, useless mask. Oh, it didn't. That's fine. That's your opinion. I'll let you. You're entitled to it. Freedom of speech, baby. You just ain't going to get no opposition or any opinion from me. There will be no back and forth. I'm here for the cards. Johnny has told you guys what the protocol and what the situation is, where if we are following the rules. Any more, any less, I will not be entertaining it. There you have it.
And there you go. You got Jerry with the steel wheel draw.
What? Yeah, but the board's paired. I mean, and even if it's like he needs a very, very specific joke or card, very specific card. Like even if his flush comes, you know, 5-5 flush, absolutely no good. So Patrick is going to bet, what, his two pair? Aces and trays? Take it down?
Take it down, take it down.
Early night, and I mean, PJ, I don't think PJ is going to ever turn down a nuclear hand again, you know? You got, it literally starts, the stream starts, I think the player in the 7th seat goes, hey, you guys want to start off with a bang? You want to do something cool? And then Keith goes, well, what about a $50 bomb pot? And then PJ is scooping 1,200.
Yeah, it's always ensured too with the $50 bomb pot that someone's gonna go bust first.
Yeah, man, it's just well, especially in PLO, which is why, you know, obviously this game is PLO. So, you know, there are certain games in certain other states that, you know, per their state regulations, they can go from no limit hold'em and do like PLO bomb pots or whatever. And then they get real wild and do PLO double board. Like, that stuff is just makings of disaster every time somebody's going to get stacked. But let's see, you got Patrick. I was just dealing to him like 30 minutes ago up top on table 6. But he opens ace king 9 tray. And oh, Jerry has a nice hand. I like the king jack jack 10. Mike is in with the queen jack 4-5, but double suited.
All the cool cats are doing it.
Oh, so Jerry is gonna 3-bet it up to 106. Jerry, why you gotta be difficult, man? Huh? Listen, just say pot if you want to. Make it 100 even if you want to.
Make it even amounts. No, I think we already kind of went over with these guys, and they still don't really listen.
JDP just wants me to give him crap tonight, and if he's gonna present himself in that manner, I'm gonna definitely give him all the crap in the world. But look at that monstrous flop for Patrick. I mean, he has a pair of aces, but he does have the nut flush draw to go with it, and no, he didn't have the gutter. And what does Mike have? Mike has 2 pair and no redraws. Backdoor jack high clubs. But I think this shove here might get through from Jerry. Harris, well, how you doing, my friend? How are you doing? It's a wonderful Friday night. I'm feeling good. I mean, how can you not feel good about a Friday? You got poker. You got a $1,200 pot, first hand of the night. And I've been looking forward to this 1-2 PLO stream all week long. So like I said, and like my man Kevin said, strap yourself in. It's going to be a bumpy ride. I hope it's tons of action. I want all the trash talk. I want all of it. I want absolutely every piece of it.
Yeah, a few weeks ago, we had Justin in the game. He was pretty much action the entire game, and there were some mega stacks out there for a game that, you know, it's just a 1-2 PLO. I mean, he might have had like $7,000 or $8,000 by the end of the night.
Is Keith contemplating a call here with just the queen high flush draw? He has 1 pair and a queen high flush draw. That's it.
He's getting it ready.
It seems like he's getting it ready, but I think he's going to go. Yeah, he's going to get out of there. So I thought Jerry's bet would have gotten through, but Patrick has otherwise plans. So he says, okay, oh, Mike would have made a boat. And his 2 pair got counterfeited. Jerry didn't have a 2 pair anyways. He just had a pair of jacks. He had a gutter ball, but he also had 2 jacks in his hand too.
Yeah, the reason why Jerry went all in there because he had a spade blocker and also a wrap, so bit of a questionable all in there, but I mean,
just starting the game off early. Starting the game off fun. I like it. JDP will get it back. He knows it. And then we have our friendly neighborhood high hand, well, highest hand in live stream history to date. Gregory, a.k.a. Smoke, a.k.a. I like to hit royal flushes when I have king jack of hearts in my hand. So it's good to see him back. I didn't know he played this 4-card game that we call PLO, but it's good to see him in that seat. He ran particularly well. The only thing that that made it good, though, Johnny, is he came to the table with this hat. Looked like this hat's been through it. It looks like he's had it for a number of years. Hat was probably older than me. He goes on this like losing streak, takes the hat off, kings, wins. King jack of hearts, flops ace 10, turn queen for royal flush. So without that hat, he's been running next to God. So I think he's trying to continue that trend tonight. So he says no. Who said no free flops? I like this guy. Who is this? Rick? Is that the Rick? Yeah,
no,
Rick.
This is Patrick.
Patrick? I like Patrick. Patrick said no free flops tonight. Okay? So we're going to pot it up. We're going to make it work. And he's getting players other chips. This is a man of the people. I can tell you right now, this game is going to be very good because you got people like him, Keith, Rick. Everybody's just a personality. Just gotta wait for
I
this
feel like
game to open
the
up.
game is going to be revolving around Patrick because I think he's the most aggro player from what I can tell.
So we got Queen, Jack, Trey, Rainbow. So we got gutter action for Rick and Patrick.
He's had a little bit of a wrap.
Yeah,
ace,
Patrick
10,
has a
9.
wrap, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does.
It's just, oh.
Does
Check.
give him extra diamonds as well. But CJ's got the nut diamond draw.
Yeah, nut diamonds and the gutter. 10 ball would be insane.
Yeah, I don't see any bets going on here. Nobody has much of a hand.
Yeah, Keith check. And then somebody bet 150. Oh, so wow, Keith made sixes full on the river. And he's going to go ahead and call off the bet there from Rick. And Keith is going to show him sixes full. Got there on the river.
From very last place
To first place.
to first place and with one card.
That's PLO. That's how it goes. What's up, Nick from Yuma? How you doing, man?
Yeah, what up, Nick?
I told you.
It's a Friday night, man. We got PLO action.
Told you. Coming out here with all them shenanigans already.
You know what I'm looking forward to?
What?
The Green Knight.
What's the Green Knight?
It's you haven't seen the previews for that? That just came out today.
The Green Knight?
Yeah, Green Knight.
Hmm. The verdict is out on that.
It's one
Oh, the Green Knight.
it's had a lot of accolades so far. As they're calling this the best movie of this year.
Whoa, too much sauce on top of that. Don't know if I can do that. We'll see. Let me get a little premise action on this. Oh, King Arthur. Ooh. Okay.
A lot of fantasy, a lot of adventure.
I'm into it. I'll probably go and see it. Ace Queen 7-7 for Jerry. I want to see that hand too in action. I put his hand up against anybody's hand right now, and Patrick, the young man himself, action bringer. His Patrick is his first name. Action bringer is his second. He's gonna go ahead and make the call. We got Jack 10-4. Anybody got any good cards out there? Keith does. Keith's got 2 pair, 10s and 4s. Jerry with a gutter ball. Gutter ball has the fold, and this might get through. Yeah, this is going to get through. Keith is going to scoop another one. Keith is off to a good start here early. Now, Keith's motto, his motto in this room, no matter what game he's playing, he's here to bust your head to the white meat. It doesn't matter who you are. That's the one thing. He does not discriminate. If you're sitting across from him, if your chips are in the pot with him, more than likely you're going to get busted to the white meat. So,
Yeah, Keith just likes to get involved. He's just
yeah. I asked him before the stream started. I said, Keith, you going to bust their head? He said, listen, I'm going to try to bust their heads to the white meat. And I said, Keith, well, I'll be back there watching. So bring the carnage, my friend. You see that? He said, just take my money. You hear that? He just informed the dealer. He said, listen, when it's on me, I'm under the gun straddling, and I'm button straddling every time. He said, if I'm not even paying attention, you take my money.
You put my money in the pot.
And you put my money in the pot. That ain't action. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, Mike with the ace, queen, jack, deuce. Gonna kick it up to 25.
Oh, not the rent money.
Might have to buy him for a little more to take his rent money.
You can't come live with me if I break it.
So who raised it? Mike? Oh, Mike with ace queen. Oh, he said he's gonna bust his head. So we got the first documented head bust wide open on stream. It's gonna happen. Waiting on it. He says put a 5 out there, and there's the 5. Somebody said put a 5 out there. I don't know who it was. Wow, what is Keith has 2 pair?
Yeah, it's a very uncoordinated board.
Yeah, I was gonna say like who has what, but it looks like Keith here has the best hand. Does he have a wrap? No, he has a gutter.
2 pair.
Oh, what did that deuce do? What did that deuce do?
Not
So
much
now
of anything.
CJ's gonna have the nut flush draw, and he turned the wheel. Excuse me. So CJ, that was a massive turn card for CJ. He's going to turn the wheel, have the, yeah, he has the wheel and the nut flush draw. So Keith here would have to be making a call, and he would have to think some of his straight outs are dead because his opponent might have a flush draw. And it just so happens Keith does not block hearts at all. He has just a 5 of hearts in his hand. So Keith is going to need a pretty specific card like a 7. A 7 here would have to roll off for Keith to make the best hand. That does not look like a 7 to me, so a wheel is going to be the best hand. He says pair. Pair no good.
Already know line CJ checked there. What is he afraid of? 7, 6,
You got straight.
I don't have to see it to win, right?
They are talking so much crap to each other so early.
It is 7 day.
He thought he missed.
He did miss the flush, but he got the straight.
I don't think CJ saw he had a wheel. I think he was betting the nut flush draw, and then as he tabled it, realized, wait, I have a wheel, and then made the comment to Keith, well, I don't have to see what I have as long as I table it. He's right.
Yeah, one of my biggest pet peeves in any 4-card or 5-card game, or any game, what's the matter? Just table your hand
Yeah.
every time.
That's
If it goes to Donut Showdown, table your hand. It's very simple.
when in doubt, just table it. Don't even worry about it.
Yeah.
What, you're still waiting on a drink?
Oh, he's still waiting on that Yang line. I back him up on that.
Well, we need
You
to
table your hand, you don't have to worry about it.
for a second round, too.
Kind of like Greg's hand a little bit. That was a kind of middle wrap.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
So with the Twitch chat,
Yeah.
sounds a little quiet in there.
Oh, no, I think I just messed it up.
Thank you.
Hold up. Hold up. Wait a minute.
Appreciate it.
Ooh.
5 players. 75. How much you're allowed to bet at one time?
There he goes.
Who's betting 75 already? Top 2? CJ? CJ's not trying to play any games. So it looks like Rick is going to make the call with diamonds. Just diamonds. Turns a 4. CJ has a pretty big hand. He's top 2 with the gutter. And if that ace would have been a diamonds, he'd have just had a completely monstrous of a hand. But top 2 is good. CJ's going to get a nice little run here. He's going to make, he's going to have aces and 8s, aces up, and he's going to scoop 2 pots in a row. There might be a bounty on CJ if he keeps winning. Keith might come back for his chips.
He was going for the flush. He hit it straight. Below straight.
So you just slow roll.
I don't think he's seen it.
What you shoot?
He was with the nut flush.
Yeah, he might have slow rolled you, Keith. You know what that means? You're out for blood now. You have a mission. You have a mission to take CJ's chips. He has become a casualty of war. And in war, there are no friends, only prisoners. So let's see what Keith can do here. It's always good to have a 4-card game on the stream. We are looking forward to trying to put on more. I believe in terms of big games, we do have a 25-50 game.
Yeah, so that'll be the main event week of our World Poker Tour.
And
so,
Hastings will be in town. Hastings wants to play.
yeah, Hastings actually is now a Jacksonville resident, so we'll definitely
Yeah.
be seeing him.
Sass, who played the last one too. He was in the chat.
Yeah.
He was in the chat. Oh, did we see Kings, Jacks, and Aces out here?
Sure did.
Yes, we did. So he already potted it. Yep, he says pot. So let me hold that thought because we might play a big one.
Yeah, and Jerry's double seated too, so I think we're gonna go 4-way all in. Easy
Oh,
peasy.
Jerry is double suited.
Yeah,
There is no bring in for this.
and I don't think Keith can help himself.
I don't think Keith can help himself.
I don't know what he has, but I can almost guarantee you maybe calling here. Just calling it all off.
How much
Oh,
do
he
we
already folded.
You already drunk? You haven't even had any of it.
Yeah, Jerry already called, and now action's back on Rick. Rick with Jack, Jack, 9-4 is going to go ahead and make the call too for 48 more. So we have a 3-way pot, 207 in the middle. Can they find a set? No, they cannot. Did anybody find 2 pair? No. Anybody find a flush draw? Can't. Board is rainbow. So I think this might check to CJ, and CJ might pump it here. He might just say, yeah, I'm all in.
I think CJ's got a bet here.
Bet 100.
So Rick bets out, and CJ's just called.
Wow, and Jerry is going to go ahead and make the call. Jerry's hoping to see a diamond or a king on the turn, and that's neither. Just absolute abysmal turn card.
Jerry does improve, though. He doesn't have a flush draw.
He has a king. Yeah, he does have actually the king high flush draw now. And he has blockers to, the 4, the 3 straight 5 for what it's worth. Like if CJ can't have ace straight 5, or at least he might think he doesn't, with him having the tray of spades in his hand.
And there he goes. Jerry's going to go ahead and put 200 in the pot.
Can CJ on? Is CJ like committed here, or can he find a fold? Can he think he's on a draw?
I mean, he's only losing to one straight card, oh, maybe a set. Doesn't have any more redraws either, so he does make the call.
Yeah, he says I call.
Yeah.
So he's looking to dodge a spade or a king here. Otherwise, CJ's going to get the check mark. And I don't know exactly if Jerry will even put any more money in this spot if he doesn't hit the spade. I mean, I understand he has probably 80% of his stack in the pot, but
Yeah.
I think it's safe to say Jerry's putting him on aces. Yeah, he knows he has aces.
I'll do it double captain.
He's never folding. He's not folding for 97 more.
Never.
Yeah, it's just matching.
Yeah, so I figured Jerry might put him on aces and just like keep the 97 and not put that in the middle.
You got it, you got it.
Yeah, he has aces. You know he has aces.
I know you got aces out of king. I want to make you fold, but it's not. Oh, he had a double gutter.
What a double gutter. 10-7? No, he turned the gutter. That was it. He turned the gutter. He didn't have double gutter.
That's like CJ's back in the black after losing the first hand.
Yeah,
off
he
of
got
a nuclear
effectively
pot.
stacked the first hand, didn't he?
Yep, and he's pretty much got it all back now.
The gold crest on the top and everything.
I had a spade draw king. I knew he had aces, but I tried to make it fold. But
Yeah, he said it, and that's what that bet on the turn was. Which it was a valiant effort there from JDP. You know, if you know your opponent has aces, you pick up some equity on the turn. You know you're probably up against aces. You hope that that's a good enough card where you can like turn your hand into a semi-bluff. Or you can go, all right, if I know he has aces, well, at least I have the king high flush draw. Maybe I could just bet it out right here and take it down. But if I get called, I have outs going to the river.
Don't get
What a
playing.
terrible, terrible problem that you have.
how we play 1-2 anyway?
Really?
It just was not a good, it was not a favorable river card for JDP. But he figured, I guess, since I have so much in, there's no sense in holding back to 97. But just, that wasn't going to get CJ to ever fold in life.
Oh, shout out to Shane who won the GoPro last week.
Yeah, he walked past me today. I told him, I said, so there's a champion right there, reigning champ. Defending champ. You know, when we decide to run this again in like a month or two, you're going to have to defend that title, and that means you better get your game up. You know, you better start, well, not start, but continue to study, and we'll look to see you back defending your title here very soon, my friend.
When's this live stream go online?
So Rick called. Jerry's all in. I guess he just, oh, ace, queen, jack, 7. Wow, set of trays for Jerry and set of trays hold. And now Rick's reloading. The chips are flying. I love it. I'm ready. I'm banging the table. My heart's racing. This is good. I like action. We got reloading happening. This is very, very good. This is very, very good. Y'all check in, though, for me. Check in. How's everybody's Friday? Are we gambling tonight? What are we doing tonight? Huh? Are y'all playing? Are y'all watching? Y'all drinking? Y'all having a good time? You watching sports? You watching the Olympics? What are we doing? I can tell you what I'm doing. I'm watching a damn good 1-2 PLO high game. That's what I'm doing. Yeah, Shane, you got to go back to back, man. You got to be like Michael Jordan in '96. They got to call you Michael Jordan in '96.
No.
They killed me on the
From
one.
Chicago.
I kept getting it all in. I kept getting it all in.
Around noon this Sunday. That's a pretty specific time, Strawman. I couldn't tell you. I'll be working. I'll be working at noon Sunday. So, I mean, it's noon on a Sunday. I'm pretty sure we'll have a good amount of games. You wish you were here to play him, Harris? How far are you away, man? Is it something we can make happen? Tiger Woods? Yeah, man. That's how I am. If I see PLO, if I see PLO things happening in my neck of the woods, when we're out in Twitch land, I'm there. I'm always there. Always. Not only that, I need it. So it looks like we got a raise from, what is this? So Jerry made it 5. Rick made it 20. Patrick called. We got Keith folding. And Mike folds. Oh, yeah, man. Harris, ain't nothing I can do for you, man, way out there. That's real far. Listen, I don't know if I have the means or the resources to get to you. You know, I really do wish you were here, though. I really do wish you were here. So the action tracker might be a little drunk or it might be a little laggy here. We're going to wait for it to catch up. But you do see the holdings. See if Rick's hand can register.
They have an exchange program going in there.
So it looks like Jerry went. It looks like Rick actually went ahead and took the pot down. So he didn't miss much.
Look out, I'm the button.
Private jet in my dreams. In my dreams, my friend. In my dreams right now, I'm boarding my G6. I'm telling the pilot we're going to Greece to go pick up Harris.
Hey, I know a guy that knows a guy.
I mean, if we got the means, if we can find the guy, Harris, pack your bags.
Well, I got
man.
one guy in particular, Paul Petralia.
Oh, that's right. That was the pilot, isn't it?
2019 World Poker Tour champion here in Jax.
His picture on the wall.
Yeah, he's also a pilot. Private pilot.
And he nice too.
They came and knocked on my door. They're like, fill out your sensors.
Gas on me.
Yeah, we had somebody come into our apartment building and they were knocking on
You
the
funny,
door.
man.
I already
But
filled it out.
in all
I filled it out in the mail.
actuality, if we could get you out here, I definitely would try.
We don't round it up. This is just straddle. We round us out around 60.
Kenneth Ward, man, I told you.
Rounded this
I told you. Well, you already knew. I was just trying to get Jordan on. But Keith, I think Keith has aces, and I'm pretty sure Keith just raised it. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't want you to play good. I just was surprised.
Keith
how fast
said, I got aces. I'm looking to bust some heads. I'm going to go ahead and 3-bet it up. And he's going to get called by Patrick with ace, jack, jack, 10. And let's see what kind of flop we get. So 6, 8, 9.
Next time he's going to fold.
So not a bad flop. Keith has a gutter. You know, the overpair, backdoor clubs.
180?
So Patrick is going to go ahead and pot it on the flop with an open ender, and now Keith is trying to figure out how to buzz Patrick head to the white meat. He's trying to figure out if I can, because right now he's ahead. What does he think? He had 10-7? That's the one thing about PLO. Ranges are very, very, very uncapped.
Yeah, Keith's got a very good hand to go ahead and try to get some more backdoor draws. Backdoor some clubs.
Keith is thinking about it. He's in the tank. He's in the shark tank, but he clicks the call button. We're going to a turn. That's an excellent turn card for Keith. He knows he's not drawing dead. But I tell you, Patrick has committed himself here with this open ender, and he knows potting it on the turn effectively puts Keith all in. So I think Keith knew that Patrick knew that I knew that once you call that flop bet, you're pretty much going to be in for the rest of it on the turn. And in terms of turn cards, it's not a bad one for Keith. You pick up the nut flush draw. You have aces. You got blocker. You got one of the blockers to the straight. It's just, that doesn't make it any easier to call. When Keith knows he's not drawing dead. Like, had the board paired, Keith probably could have just been like, all right, whatever. You flopped a set. You know, you tried to bet out the straights. Board paired, you got a full house.
Whoa, it gets him to fold. Wow.
Patrick dangerous, man. He stuffed it in open-ended. Keith, man, go back and watch that one, buddy. Go back and watch that one. And I can tell you right now,
Yeah,
Keith.
I mean, that was the best draw I can really hope for.
Keith, you're gonna put Patrick on your list because he definitely just went for it. Wow, that boy dangerous, man. They gotta watch out for him tonight. So CJ's gonna take a peek at his hand. He's particularly tickled by his hand, and he's gonna go ahead and fold it. He always got the biggest smile on his face, mask or not. Guy's always excited, happy. So it looks like Mike with ace queen 8-5 is gonna raise it up. Patrick makes the call. Rick makes the call.
Oh, it's dessert. I was like, it's such a weird.
Larry, what I did, man? What we did, huh? What happened? Tell me what happened, man. It's okay. I'm here for you. Wow, ace king king flop. Keith has to have a king here. Keith has to have a king here.
Has to.
Goes check on the turn. What does he have? Like some jack 10 mess? There it is.
There's the king.
There's the king right there. I figured. We'll go on at that 96 to Keith stack.
Yeah, it's usually grabs because
His hand didn't register.
his hand is the register, so we're just gonna go ahead and continue on with the hand, and then manually put in the $96.
Get broke, sit down and get bored.
Scared money don't make no money. That's the truth. That is the truth. That is a saying that has been true as long as time. Where is stopped?
Oh, you're recording?
I guess. I don't know what it was doing. It happens every now and then. Yes, we got to do some offloading on this thing, too. There's like 9 gigs of space left. Original Macklin, what's going on, buddy?
Can you imagine that? Like 100 gigs these days is not a lot.
No. I mean, even in the world of gaming, which is where I reside, like, you know, when they have the new consoles that come out that have 500 gigs of space, but, you know, games like Warzone are 120 gigs.
Yeah, that's like 4.5 games.
And somebody posted the other day, well, I have a solution. When you play a game, you beat the game, you delete the game. I'm like, okay, asshole. Like, no, that's not how that works. Nostalgia is a thing. If I want to keep games on my hard drive because I want to, I'm damn sure going to do it. And now you got to, you know, get external hard drive and try to get, you know, more memory. Is that guy asleep? I don't think so. I hope not. If anything, I can tell you that all in probably woke him up. And Greg here with King 10 deuce with players behind.
That's a lot. That's it.
How much is Mike in for? Let's see. So that he's all in for 40. Excuse me. He's all in for $40. So I think we'll just go ahead and see this multi-way.
Yes.
Another day, another dime. Problem is I owe a quarter. I like that. I'm gonna Original Macklin. I need your permission to take that because there's a 95% chance I will take that. So I want to make sure I get permission from the originator or the person at least who, you know, put me on.
You should have potted it, but I think it'll still work.
Mike, you cannot say that, man. You can't say the man should have potted it. You got multi-way action. But Jerry did raise it up, actually.
He's folding. He's folding.
And now Greg is like, all right, whatever.
Uh-oh.
So it's Greg.
Oh, you better call Mac.
Yeah, I told you.
That's 140, 140.
I think there is still action pending, though.
Name, please.
I will extend usage temporarily. Okay, I'll check back in and renew my license here in about a week or so. I'm going to use it on tables when I'm dealing, though. And all the labs I get. Oh, Adonis, where'd you hear that from? Original Macklin. And there's a set of 6s for Mike. He can feel good pending no more diamonds.
Yeah, I know they lost a lot during the pandemic. I can see the side pot hands first.
Okay. Clean. Well, he has 2 sets. Mike has double set action. So JDP is going to scoop a minuscule side pot. Or no. He's going to scoop a big side pot because Mike was only in for 40 bucks.
Premium holdings.
So Mike's double set is going to take down the middle, which was 40 times 3.
Yeah.
So JDP is going to also take that massive side there because he did pot it. Greg made the call for 100 bucks, so that's why that's getting pushed to him.
I mean, you can give both to me. I don't
And
mind.
then Mike is going to go ahead and take the middle. Very efficient dealing there from Chase. No hiccups, no hesitation, no doubt whatsoever. All the pots are awarded to the players who were eligible to win, and we're going to keep on going.
Go there yet.
Streamlined. All right, let's do some stats. I don't think we've displayed any
Stat time.
stats.
It is
Quite
time
less.
for stats.
I think we're on hand number, what, 8?
We're on hand number 10.
Number 10.
Number 10. So wins and losses, Patrick is up 801 bucks. PJ is up from that nuclear hand, and Jerry's stuck about a G-bar. He's trying to find a way out. He's trying. But it's PLO. The variance is wild. I'm not going to really have too much merit there with the down and up because we know that could change in the matter of 2 hands. But when you're talking about VPIP, it's high tonight. Rick and Patrick, 80% VPIP. Keith and Jerry, 70. Mike, 50. CJ, 50. And PJ, 30%.
Well, I forgot the last stream. I think we had this like 3 weeks ago. Justin was in the game, and his VPIP, he maintained at above 80% VPIP for the entire game.
What?
The entire game.
And he won, didn't he?
Yeah. Crushed the
that's
game for like 6,000, I think.
Oh, that was for the last 1-2 PLO stream?
Uh-huh.
Oh, that boy must be nice. That's a very nice hand for Mike. Ace, King, Queen, 10. He would have wished it was double suited, but I don't think that's going to sway him from not playing this hand. And Jerry's on tilt. And if it's not tilt, Jerry's looking to gamble. Whatever it is you want to call it, Jerry's here for it. And I can guarantee you, as Mike moves all in, the players on this table are going to give him action. You better bet your bottom dollar on that. So as Mike moves all in, Jerry already done snapped them off. We just need 5 community cards. And I think Billy's going to take care of that. So we got 3 here. King 8 Trey. So I think Mike's in the lead right now. The 9 on the turn, yeah, it's not looking good. And the 7 is going to give Mike the best hand.
That's all I got. Is Ace King.
Ace King is good,
Come on,
man.
show your 2 pair. Don't slow
So
roll.
Mike's in a quadruple and then double. Now
Yeah.
he's back
Oh
to
my goodness. How did
above
I
starting.
win that?
I don't know if Johnny played PLO. Johnny, you don't play PLO, do you?
I dabble.
Don't have
I
to
played
finish
5-5,
that.
5-10. I played a very little 1-2. I usually go to PLO when I really want to gamble. If there's no 5-10, and I'm stuck maybe like 20 buy-ins, then I'll go up to the 5-5 game.
Nah, I don't touch it. 1-2 PLO. That's where I'm at. This kind of game, this is where I'm at. And even then, I tread lightly. I'm not trying to lose my soul. They need to hold on to
I
that.
thought you were going to win that one. Honestly.
And as Keith said, with no hesitation, goes, "Is my straddle? All right, here's my $5 out here. Let's go ahead and keep the action going," which is why I love games like this with this kind of player lineup. Is
Needling, man.
I know. Oh no, Mike, are you needling the players, Mike? Come on, buddy. Don't get me wrong, it makes the game a lot better. I'm here for it.
Crazy. No.
Well, I don't know.
JD.
I'm just saying, letting you know, I'm responding to your
He
question.
was he was raising like crazy. He just sit back, and I get stuck between him and JD when he had the top set.
I was hoping to hear more trash talk. I was waiting on it. I love it. I've been waiting on this all. I've been waiting on this all week.
Yeah, these guys will go for the juggler.
Yeah, especially JDP. You know, he's stuck a little bit. He's trying to get it back. That's his way of getting it back. Those are double suited aces. 7 ways to Sunday.
Yeah. If you get those, you're going to go, pot.
PJ ain't play no hands. He play no hand. If he play no hand and he pot, you know what the hell it is. But it's PLO, Adonis. You know, you're never drawing dead pre-flop, and you never dominated. I don't care.
Yeah, he hasn't played a hand since the first hand.
Hell no, he ain't play no damn hands. What do you think he doing? You know what he's doing. He's waiting on it. Maybe try to outflop him. But I don't think anybody want to get too. Oh, excuse me. Keith did make the call. Keith said he might try to bust PJ head, but you got to understand it's going to be hard to do that, man. He's going to be playing good cards. But for what it's worth, I understand I'll play devil's advocate. What are really good cards pre and PLO, right? Never drawing dead. He better hope the sweet baby Jesus Keith doesn't have a 7. Keith has a 7. Keith has a 7. PJ, slow it down, buddy. I know you got 2,500 in front of you. I know you're the boss dog right now. But what you're doing right now is you're setting yourself up to get your head bust open, man. See that? Look at that. Bust open to the white meat. You see it? Of course he has a 7, bud. Oh, he has a straight.
He has a straight.
Bust his head to the white meat. Victim number 1. Put him on a slab. Call the coroner's office. We need to examine his body. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Keith promised me. He told me, he said, listen, Adonis, I'm going to bust their head to the white meat. And PJ's head right now is exposed. Look at that. See that? His head wide open. Crime scene. Yellow tape everywhere. So I guess the devil's advocate approach was right. Like, hey, Adonis, hey, you can probably, you know, bust aces if you can take it to a flop and get a favorable flop. I guess that was favorable. They might have original Macklin.
Mike, don't go nowhere, man.
I'm not going yet. It's been like 5 people on the list.
So Mike wants to play 5-5 PLO.
Pull a new table then.
But
Not for 5 people.
I think as long as Keith can get some help from JDP and maybe Patrick, they might keep Mike on the game a little bit longer.
Yeah, but he's talking trash.
And if he gives some away, you damn right he's going to be on the game a little bit longer. Now, he can't lose you lose a pot and they call you for a game, you're like, I don't want it. I'll stay here. I'll stay here. Hey, Trey, what's up, man? I'm doing okay. I'm doing all right, you know. I'm working. I'm enjoying life. I'm relaxing. I'm in good health. I really don't have anything to complain about, man. Life is good. Life is real good. What about you, Johnny? How's life?
Life is excellent.
There you go.
Just treading water, just chilling out. You know?
I got some projects going on. You know, I got some plans hatched. What they say? I got some moves set. But I mean, life is great, man. How about you, Trey? How is life in Tennessee? You know, you a Titan now, and that's unfortunate. But,
Is that Jerry all in again?
I think Jerry hasn't even looked at his cards.
Okay.
He's willing to do anything to protect his
There you go.
He might have to lose it all in the process.
Yeah.
But if his kids are in danger, he's not going to let them
I
go
might
down.
have to go down, but I'm protecting my children.
That's the worst comparison I have ever heard.
I know, right? It's not great.
That's a pretty good turn
Kids
card for
every day,
PJ.
everywhere.
But it's good for Jerry, too, because it's going to give Jerry. So Jerry had the gutter, and now it picks up the nut flush draw to go along with it. So
Basically what I
wonder what kind of
put my chips out there.
wonder what kind of action we'll get here on the river.
That's all I'm saying.
So PJ bet 25, and Jerry quickly calls. And Jack pairs the board. That's a bad card. Jerry has no freaking pair. Jerry has no pair.
I'm second in
And after
line.
being stuck so much, can you find it in your heart to bluff at it? And then
Nah.
Jerry says no.
There's not any money on the
He
market
has
left
not
out
no
anyways.
pair. He has not no pair. How you do that, man? Hey, PJ, how you do that? I need to know that. ace high good.
Well, lose to aces double suited, but win not no pair.
Yeah.
There you go.
This is why PLO is PLO is the devil's game. I love it though. I love PLO. 1-2 PLO. Get me a seat. I'll be there all night.
I need to introduce you to some draw games.
Draw games? What, like do 7 triple draw and stuff like that?
Ace of 5, deuce of 7, Badoogie, Badacy. Those are really fun games.
I really want to try Badoogie. If I can get down to Vegas, get a little vacation in me, I'll try it.
No, let's get a game together down at Orange Park. I'm sure they'll spread it.
You think we can do that?
Yeah. Play some 4-8 limit draw games. You know, some ace to 5, deuce to 7, Badoosie, Badacy. Throw about 5 games in the mix.
I'm with it. I'm with it. I'm always up for some gamble. The inner degen inside me comes out every now and then.
Chips coming your way.
I played
Is Mike in? Uh-oh.
high row with Chris Moneymaker and
Ace, Jack, 4.
doing that Moneymaker
So you got Ace 4 for PJ.
pass or whatever.
You have the, what, wheel draw, which is practically nothing. Pair of jacks for Jerry. Oh, well, guess what? Still didn't help his hand. He does, in his mind, improve to 2 pair, but PJ still has the best of it.
They were just sitting there and
No one has any spades. This is just a disgusting, disgusting hand.
just because people were giving him his money, like giving him their money, because they just wanted to, sit back. Crazy. Yep. Yeah, exactly.
River is a 7, and I don't know if PJ can feel his 2 pairs good. So I think, yeah, he'll check it back and show the 2 pair, and I don't know what Keith has. But from the way he's looking, the way he's peeling those cards, it probably is not as good as ace 4.
No, surely not.
Yeah, Big O goes every night.
Yeah, Big O does go every night here.
You know, actually, like, it's kind of paradoxical, I guess, but when I play Big O, I find people are way more tight than they are at PLO. And it's like they're sitting and waiting for the nuts because they think that that's the way they can get paid.
Have you played Big O here?
No, not here. I'm just saying when I play.
The game is not tight.
Yeah.
It's bingo. Big O bingo. How much you got? Put it in. Run the cards.
I don't know if it's like that.
Yeah, I mean, maybe you and Jerry, but
I was going to say, I don't know if the entire player pool for Big O is like that.
yeah, CJ is definitely like that. Not PJ either.
But it takes precedence.
Not
No,
Michael.
Keith is like that.
I know.
Keith is definitely like that.
Keith is like that. I think if he were referencing his game in Big O, he would be correct. But I've dealt back there, and I don't. No, some of those players back there are super tight, man. I won't name this gentleman, but it was a very busy night. I was at the table for about like an hour and a half. The man played 2 hands in an hour and a half. 2.
Yeah, why you? Yeah.
The players tried to vote him off the island. It was the craziest thing I ever seen in my life. They're like, we have a list, man. You're not playing no hands.
Yeah, I'm gonna troll you on it. You're not gonna play. I'm not gonna try to give you any money. That's what happens to me. If I see a player that's not giving any action, not playing any hands,
Nah, I need you out of
I
here,
give
man.
him no action. I'll fold king's face up against him.
No, you no action out of me. That's what happened. Like, I'm sitting there at a table, and a guy goes, I think he was like all in for like 40 or 50 bucks, maybe a little bit more. And I was like, well, I'll give you action. I had Jack 9. He goes, oh no, you're probably good. I go, what? He goes, no, you're probably good. I'm chasing. Turns over pocket kings.
Ooh. Ooh. I don't like that at all. Ooh.
And then the table politely informs me that he's been playing as tight as hell all night. And I just told him, like, you're not going to get any more action from me.
Nope.
You know, I tried to give you action. You're the short stack, so where's playing tight got you? Right where you at.
Yeah, right back where you started.
And then a couple hands later, I open and he 3-bets me, and I just open fold like ace queen suited.
Yeah.
I'm like, there you go. You get no action from me, bud. Sorry.
There's 15 bucks. Enjoy.
But Jerry's gonna find himself on the winning situation, Full house versus full house, and Jerry.
I stopped to raise it, Jerry. I stopped to raise it. Oh, I stopped to raise it, Jerry. You'd have knocked me off.
Keith's stacks can't be correct.
The aces hand I don't think registered, and the hand he had a 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, the hand he had a 7. Or no, he made it straight against aces. That hand didn't register.
Because he just put a number out there. If you pot it, I'll repot.
Wow. Full house over full house. That's
Jad, he being tried to trap me.
he definitely tried to trap him there.
Yeah, Jerry, you had a good hand, but I'm saying if you pot versus just 145, I'll repot it, and then we're going to get it all in. And I'd have been saying chips. Give me some more chips. Because that one was very good play, Jerry.
I guess he figured instead of Jerry just betting an undisclosed amount, had Jerry just said pot, Keith would have repotted, and he'd have been calling for players' checks. He definitely would have been calling for players' checks. Boat over boat. You know, you just got to take it for what it is, lick your wounds, and keep going. Because that happens more than you think in PLO. Boat over boat is almost standard.
Oh, man, that's the card I need. Man, what you doing, Mike? That's what I'm out.
Patrick has been potting it all night. Keith is still looking for revenge, though. He don't know he bluffed him. He didn't know he flop open-ended and went 3 streets with it with air. You don't know he went for the Michael Jordan pump fake no look from the free throw line. You don't know nothing about that yet. Keith, when you go back and look at it, you're going to see the foul nature of his bet. But right now, it is 3-way action.
He bets 5? No.
I was like, who's betting $5?
Oh, pot. I'm sorry. I thought you had cards. My bad.
So you want to pot it?
Yes, I would like to pot it.
$80. The pot is $80 as a dealer. You never want to hear those words, but you always want to be ready for them. Dealing PLO is a fun time. It's a good game, but it will definitely tear you apart as a dealer if you don't know what the pot is. You want to always be able to keep the game going.
How about the cocktail?
I opened this place. Yeah, so I've been getting, but I just come here to play, you know. Me and Wes was here at 9.
So Keith has been here since 9 a.m. Keith, relax, bud.
9:30.
I mean, the place, we didn't open until 10.
No game going.
What did you do, go out for coffee and then sit in the parking lot for 30 minutes? That's what I like to call dedicated gambling there. That's what we call experience, dedication, persistence, fortitude, any other adjective you got. Yeah, absolutely. I was actually dealing on the floor earlier. Like I came in to deal, and now I'm doing the live stream. But I had PLO in my run, and it is a game where it can get very hectic very quick. And Patrick was on my team. I was dealing to Patrick earlier, and it can get very out of line and out of hand really quick. And not in terms of, you know, like player banter or players going at each other's throats. Just in terms of the many levels and layers of the game, like pot, you know, showdown, side pots, who has what, reading the hands, and doing it all in a swift of a manner that you can keep the game functioning like a well-oiled machine. It's harder than you think sometimes. But Jerry is going to have the best of this hand, and I think Patrick realizes he can't bluff him. Well, that's whoop. He's Patrick is like Patrick just stuffs in.
The technical number would be like 74, 72 actually.
Yeah, so he just stuffs in like 9 black chips. Looks like Jerry wants to make the call. He got it cut out. Big Steve.
Call. Ready?
I actually
Yep.
legitimately thought that I had 6'8".
Did you? Well, I will inform you, Patrick. You did not indeed have 6'8", sir. You had 8'5", which is what we like to call down south air. Good old, unadulterated, fun, mic too close to my mouth, air. What's up, Steve? How are you, buddy? I'm doing okay, man. I'm doing all right. Just having a little fun, hanging out back in the live stream with Johnny Famo. We're doing our thing. A little 1-2 PLO high action. That's it. I'm having a good time. I like the action. You know, we have a perfect, balanced blend of player types here. And what I mean by that is that you got your action player, you know, you got your player that talks trash, you know, you got your certified, air quotes, pro. You got the tight guys. You got everything. You got all walks of life on this table, which when blended together, should make a pretty good game.
Next time you say pot, I'm gonna say repot happy.
That there in the Northeast is called nothing. That's right down here between Normandy and Weston. That right there we call a little Sin. That's what he had. And it was so aggressive. He just throws in 900. No, knows the pot isn't even $100. He just stuffs in black chips and like pot. Okay. Jerry, please find a call, and he did. So we have a 4-way action. Rick is gonna bump it up, and Rick has a patented bet that he might pull out here. It's called the bet $5. Yeah, he's not gonna do that. He says, yeah, we're not going to go 5 this time. I mean, I'm pretty sure you do. So Jerry's going to fold. Patrick is going to make the call with, looks like a, well, that was a pretty big turn card. He has a massive hand now. He has a, what, double? He has a wrap with the nut flush draw and a pair. That boy got it all. Yeah, he's just piling it in. And it's of course not gonna put Rick all in. Yeah, now that's the one thing about PLO is it is hard to get all 4 cards in the box. I'm only gonna ask the player once. You know, he's in a hand, he's playing for his money. He ain't worried about the damn cards. Like, he's worried about the player.
Yeah, it's a little tough for us because there's a lot of combination things that have to work right to get this all the cards straight, the pots correct, the chips correct.
For this, I was referring to the money, but.
Yeah, I think for everything.
I don't know what Rick has, but doesn't look too good.
I mean, for what it's worth, Patrick really doesn't have anything but a pair of 10s, but he has a massive hand.
I mean, you can. You probably shouldn't.
I mean, Rick probably might have some weird 2-pair.
That's what I'm thinking. Like a 2-pair, like, I mean.
I guess some combination of like 6s up.
Yeah, Patrick has a monster. Patrick has a dumb hand. That hand is just absolutely silly. Wow, that got pretty loud. Sorry, I get too excited. I'll calm down, I promise. Sorry, guys. But yeah, his hand is pretty silly.
I think we need to upgrade to those standing mics instead of the headsets.
The stand. Oh, the little things right here on the side.
No, like what streamers use. You know, they're standing mics with.
Oh,
the
those now,
filter.
but those are official.
Yeah.
Those are certified. Yeah, those are certified.
I think that will help us with the clipping.
I'd like it. They're not much either.
Yeah.
I was gonna get one personally for me because I might go down that avenue.
5 to go. This is Shroud.
So we're gonna load into the next hand, and I think the mandatory straddle is on. Meaning, if you are in the under the gun position, I need to see $5 out there. I envision that's what they're doing. And I don't think we've seen a limp pot the entire night. We ain't been streaming long, but that's a good indication of where the night might be going. So we got 6-way action. Few hands didn't register, but hey, doesn't really matter when you have Queen Jack and your name is Keith.
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of trash. Other than Keith's hand, like what are these guys doing in the pot? Ace Queen, pocket trays, rainbow, ew.
Yeah, these are all trash hands. And Keith is over here playing it coy. He better not let them catch up now. But there are no flush draws available. But, you know, he could be losing the sets here. So he is going to go ahead and bet at it. He bets what, 50?
50.
$50. Let's see what happens here with that. Oh, Mike's going to make the call. Maybe they're chopping right now. Or maybe Mike has a set. Probably realizes that he might be up against the straight draw or already a flopped straight. Pending no board pair, Keith can just go ahead and pile here on this river. Yeah, go ahead, buddy. Fire away. Think of an appropriate size, and Keith, and have your way. And there it is.
115 for more.
And you better believe there's some trash talk coming at the end of this hand. I love it. I can't wait. I can't wait. Like a kid on Christmas Day. Fold or call, Keith's going to be talking trash. Or not. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe I spoke too soon. And now Mike is going to take a peek there at that 5-5 PLO game because that's what he was waiting on. Yeah, he's going to go take a look. Don't go too far though, Mike, because you are going to be in the under the gun 2 position. So you walk too far, that hand will be declared dead. That's such a murky rule. Like when a hand is dead, what is declared is dead. If I know in some casinos, if a dealer touches your hand, it's dead. Some, if the cards touch the muck, it's always interesting. I've seen some weird hands.
Sometimes they be like cards already left the hand or.
Yeah, always check with the casino of the rules with that you have.
20
Makes the games a lot easier.
20 seems reasonable. Don't do this at home.
Well, Steve, you're gonna be back at it soon, man. You just got to keep working hard. Remember that. No excuses, man. No excuses. Cause guess what? I know I don't want to hear them. It's all about results, baby.
You got kids. You said you always.
I got kids up there.
Oh, come on. I was going to say, you got no gamble. You're not going to call $15.
And that's the one thing about 1-2 PLO that's so action heavy is that, you know, you have $5 in and it's a straddle and somebody opens to 20 or 25, 2 or 3 callers, and everyone's going to be in. So let's see what everyone has. So we got ace. We got an open ender for PJ. Gutter. Everybody has a little something. Got an ace for Jerry. Nut flush draw for Greg. And Greg just bets 100. And Rick's going to call with what? Diamond draw? That he's drawing dead to?
Yeah, very trashy hand. I don't know why you played it in the first place.
Yes, a diamond draw that he's drawing dead to?
Yep.
Oh, good.
All in. 20.
Oh, God. He has him drawing dead. Yeah, he has him drawing dead.
Greg does get there. It's found $20.
Yeah, he has him drawing dead. He can't improve. The hand is solidified. The hand is over. Ship Greg whatever it is in the middle. Yep. Ship it. Ship it to Greg.
That was like 5. Somebody for the Duke of
I didn't know it was the one that was in the
That's good.
Yeah, we did do stats. We did have stats on hand number 10. Now we should do what? Hand number 17?
Yeah, I mean, with PLO, we'll probably go a little bit slower in terms of hand counts, but the action should be above average. That's what I'm hoping for. We did stats. We did stats. I'm waiting on you to walk in there with your blue shirt on, Steve. You better get to it, pimpin'. I'm waiting on it. Progress is what we need. So we're shuffling up, getting into the next hand. We've been live for about 2 hours. Stream's been going good thus far. Lots of action, lots of reloading, lots of bluffing. It's just any and everything you can think concerning the game of PLO we've seen on display tonight. So the ace queen 9-5 for Jerry, calls 5. Looks like the straddle's on, and Rick is gonna go ahead and pump it up to 15. Hey Gary, what's up, man? So we got 8, 9, 10 flop. So PJ is gonna flop a straight.
77.
He flopped 2 straights actually. He has all the straights. If my glasses are serving me correctly.
Yeah, he has a 7-card straight.
He has it
All the way up and down.
And Rick here, backdoor nut flush draw, and over. Just, yeah, can't really get in there with that. And CJ like already knows king's no good.
King's away no good on a mid hand like that. Never really want to go runner when somebody's betting into you.
No.
No.
It's gonna be hard to go runner too with king 10-4. Like you're gonna need a pretty specific run out. 10 king. CJ knows he was dead.
You guys do me a big favor. Put more effort of spreading your cards when you're receiving them. Okay, do it once or twice. That's pretty hard to do. So.
There we go. Keep him in. Johnny coming out, banging the gavel. Listen here, boys. Keep those cards in the box. The people want to know what you're playing. That's what makes the game fun. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's a certain level of mystery to having a few hands that don't register, but
Unless you just want to get them.
definitely want to see what you're playing out there.
Oh, I was saying I have enough for them. Thank you.
Ace Queen 8 deuce for Greg says I'm in for 2. Is it possible to see the first limp pot of the night?
Do that every time and then.
Yeah, maybe cycle the top ones to the bottom.
Oh, I was not straddle? I thought I was straddle.
Alright, so the 3 seats gone.
Thank you.
6 seats,
$5.
7. Oh, 8 balls, 9 balls. 1 ball. 2 balls. Was it 10? 10.
It's how much? $10? Looks like we did get a flop and there was a raise. So there will not be any limp pots tonight. No limped. No limping. So we got to turn 8-9. Wherever 8-9 is, 8-9's good. I think that was a 7 on the turn. Yeah. 8-9's the nuts. And Rick has the diamond blocker too, but CJ is going to make the call with the 2 pair and the gutter, and he finds his way right into the bigger straight. Would you look at that? Come on, CJ, you got it. I believe in you, buddy. And he does finally show the 10-9. Yep. Just an unfortunate river there for Rick G. Once again, this is the only game where you can flop the best hand, turn a worse hand, and make the best hand on the river. This is how we do it here in the 1-2 PLO streets at Best Bet Jacksonville, guys. Thanks for tuning in tomorrow. Tomorrow. Listen up. We are running our $500 satellite into our 25K high roller. That will be in August. And once again, that is a satellite of $500 with a $120 rebuy. And we'll be giving away 2 $25,000 seats into our high roller.
$100 rebuy.
Is it $100?
$100 rebuy.
$100.
So the last time I ran this event, we're able to get 2 players with a 25K seed and a dream. I think the field had about 50 and change, and with the rebuys, we're able to give about 2 seats away. So looking about the same for tomorrow.
Where are we up? Oh, we're up there.
So make sure to come out. I know plenty, actually Delta High Hand. The Delta High Hand, when I was dealing 9 high straight flush, the entire table got tournament tickets during the tournament segment. So hopefully they'll show up to play tomorrow, and any and everybody who won a ticket or bought a ticket today, as we see Keith here is going to flop top set on a monotone board though. And there is, I would like to think the percentage chance of flopping a flush in this game is a little higher than in Hold'em. That 6 is just bad news for Keith. But he will bet his top set. So yeah, we gave away, what was a table share ticket. So we did it a few 30-minute segments, so there'll be a lot of tickets out there for free tomorrow. And that will start up at 3 o'clock, $500 buy-in with $100 rebuys. 2 lucky folks will win 2 of our $25,000 high roller seats. So there'll be 2 seats given away. And then I think the remainder will be given to 3rd place. Is that right?
Well, we kind of chop it up a little bit. So there are 5K increments. We'll give away a WPT main event seat. And anything less than 5,000 we'll give out as cash.
You say anything more than 5?
Anything less than 5,000. So other than the 25K, so if there's $7,000 left over, we'll play out 1 5K main event seat and 2K for the next spot.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So, you know, technically everybody's going to, well, in the top 3 or 4, they'll be winners.
Yeah, but you definitely want to get that 25K seat. Min
Definitely
cash
want
for that event is going to be upwards to about 60, 70K, I think.
Oh, bottom set for Patrick. Good old Patrick. And PJ is going to make the call with his flush draw. And CJ's in with a pair of aces. Interesting. Rick went ahead and folded. Turn is a 7. Board is becoming increasingly connected, but it's not going to stop Patrick from betting. And the wonderful thing about Patrick's hand is that he has bottom set and is blocking, you know, middle set. Keith went in and folded in the rivers in 8, and PJ just went runner straight. Yeah. And he has the nut straight. Isn't that crazy? He got the nut straight.
Yeah, that river has been doing damage tonight.
He got there.
Yeah, he did get there. He had a wrap. 8-8, Jack 10. What wrap? You had an open ender, big dog. What wrap did he have? Do you see a wrap there?
No, that's not a wrap.
That's what I thought. I was like, where the hell the wrap at? He had an open ender, and he went runner straight, which is acceptable in this game because, I mean, it's PLO, baby. He did have the flush draw and the straight draw.
Yeah. When you have too many, it's like you can never hit them.
Straddle on the button.
I'll take 5.
Strudel on the button.
Once that straddle, you can outdo it, right?
How about this for a game? You play 5-card PLO, but you discard 1 pre-flop.
I like that. Shuffle it back in. I like that.
No, you don't shuffle back in. You just everybody bets the pre, and then before the flop, everybody discards 1 card, and you just play normal. So you can try to improve your hand a little bit as far
I
as
like
coordination.
that. Wouldn't that be like what, Drama, huh?
Similar.
Yeah, I like that. Dylan Quada. Do you guys have a date for the WSOP main event satellite at Best Bet? I do.
We actually
My
got
friend.
dates now?
My friend, I'll tell you. The date for the WSOP satellite here in Jacksonville will be September 25th. Put it on your calendar. Put it in your phone right now so you don't forget. September 25th. We're looking to give away about 10 seats here in Jacksonville and about 2 to 3 in Orange Park. Once again, what does that entail exactly? Well, once again, we'll tell you. It'll be for your main event seat in the WSOP to be paid for and your hotel accommodations. So.
Well, that we'll give you cash. We don't really book your hotel anymore, so we'll give you about $3K in cash. So $13,000, $110K main event seat,
Boom.
and $3K
Boom.
spending towards your travel.
$13,000 for 580, right? 580? Or 120?
Yeah, I think we're gonna do rebuys in that event too.
Yeah, 580 with the 120 piece. So CJ's betting what? The open ender. CJ's betting the open ender with the diamonds. Keith has king 10-10 deuce. So Keith has top and bottom. Mike has a flush draw that he knows isn't good. And Rick has aces. So Rick's aces are okay. Well, until the turn card comes. And Rick now knows he's dead. It's time to go ahead and lay it on down, Rick. You know it's no good.
Check.
Flush.
Kings and queens, aces and queens.
Well, the question is, Donnie, are you gonna play it?
Play what?
Chance to hit a seat for the main.
I might. You know, it's one of those things where if my game is on point, if I got to make a little money here. I got to make a little money playing for the next, month or two. But if I make some good money, if I get some good results from the cash games, yeah.
I mean, you can freewheel yourself into it.
Damn
Try to
right.
get a high hand in there, you know?
Now, if I get a high hand, yeah, I'm showing up like Phil Locke.
Or you
Straight
can just sell it to me, and I'll give you a piece. How about that?
of you in the OP.
Yeah, if you win a high hand, I'll buy it from you, and I'll give you a piece.
I will do that. I will do that because if you can do that whole Tony Miles thing and just run it up, I'll easily be able to make 6 figures.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, I'll have to consult the oracles. I'll have to find out your future.
5% does get you quite a bit.
Oh, they're giving CJ crap.
Buying a drink?
They're giving CJ crap because he's slow rolling. And he's saying it's not slow rolling. He says, I just want to make sure I know what I have. Because when it gets to showdown, his opponent will show his hand. He'll pick his cards up, look at them, and then table 2 of them. And if you know what you have, just flush straight. He doesn't announce his hand. He just shows the cards.
You want to turn them up? It's more exciting that way. Oh, you're not all in? Oh, sorry.
6 calls, 1 heads up.
Oh,
Oh, he thought Rick was all in. Rick was not all in. Rick had $22 behind. I think it'll get all in regardless.
Check 7.
Who's winning? Oh, Rick has 2 pair. Rick makes a flush on the river.
Check 7. 8s and 10s.
should have gone all in. You got
There you
25
go. There you go. Patrick's had a good night. That's why he can laugh about losing that small one there. He's okay with that. Not bad. No problem, Dylan. I don't mind helping you out, man. You got any information that you need? This is what I'm here for. I feel like a lot of the times there's things going on in this building that is as hard as it is to believe. Players just have no idea because they don't ask, you know? How many times has a player walked in the building and they go, oh, wait, you guys have this going on? Sign me up. Just imagine if they knew ahead of time. So we'll try to fill this building up for those satellites, for our WPT, for really everything we have going on.
WPT is coming up very soon. We're about 2 weeks away.
Yep, that's going to be a very fun time for all of us. Pot again. There's old Patrick with the old pot. Looks like he's going to always, that's the one thing. If there's an open, he's going to always get at least one caller.
I'm sorry. Booking my wife a flight.
Oh, and Patrick just flops the, well, I thought it might have been the nuts, but he has one heart. And there's Rick with his patented $5 bet. I've seen this man go multi-way for hundreds of dollars. It's on Rick. $5. Pot $700 bucks. $5.
Straight flush, though. I mean, I wish that I had something else to go with. But, oh, you dog, you.
Now Rick just flopping the nuts.
The $10 bet got me from
Good old Rick. Good old Rick.
You got my number today.
The word on the street is that the WSOP main event this year may very well be the biggest field of all time. The best bet main event package could be worth more than $12 million. I know.
Yeah, so how can you not play?
I'm looking forward to it.
How can
And either
you
way,
not
there'll
be
be
shot?
people down there because, I mean, once you guys do the packages, somebody will go down there to cover the action. So that should be good. I can't wait. If I can get that, that would be so sick, man. I'm not a tournament guy. I don't have the patience. I would come out better just getting a little piece of Johnny and being like, all right, Johnny, go play it. Go out into the wild, claim your throne.
It was a whole other feeling to be on the WSB final table and on the rail, sweating it.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Surreal experience.
That's a different kind of feeling altogether.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if I get a little piece, run it up, take it all, take it home, man.
Well, definitely flying you out here.
I love it. PJ flatting with aces, you madman.
Cocktails for us?
6 seats make it a 15, really.
Is that
Put
something
on the button, but whenever she walks by.
Flatting with aces, you sicko. So Rick is gonna 4-bet to 15. What is going on? Why is this happening tonight? Can somebody tell me what the actual... What?
And Rick is just going to flop the boat.
I don't understand what's going on. And then Rick bets $2 into 75. There's the old Rick bet. He's doing his thing again.
I think that's for sure a tell now. Although he is trying to mix it up, but... Whoa.
But why do it now?
But PJ's gonna...
But why do it now, though? But why do it now? He could have 5-bet. He could have 5-bet pre, or even potted it pre with aces. Post flop is a lot harder to navigate. Now guess what? Rick's all in. Now guess what? You got to call because it's not much more. And Rick's gonna show him the boat. Show him the burn, Rick. Rick, show him how you get down in these streets, man. Show him the 10-5 one time.
And PJ's gonna either have running aces, and I don't think that's gonna do it.
Didn't somebody fold kings? Yeah, he's dead. Yeah, he's dead. Double up Rick one time. Unfortunately. You played the main in cash before, haven't you?
I have played the main 3 times, and I have not yet to find a cash. I played WSP events still, but for the main, I have not yet cashed.
That main is a different beast, boy.
I mean, you gotta get into like late day 3 to cash. So
Really?
It's a lot of poker just to get a min cash.
Oh, Jesus. So I said, I don't got time for it, man. I don't have time for it.
Either very late day 3 or early day or mid day 4 when you get to the point where you're in the money.
Oh, no. Bitcoin go. Bitcoin go. And Rick's going to scoop him a nice sized pot, get him working in the right direction. You know, he took some beats early on, but he's going to be excited and happy to find himself on the winning end of that hand.
Got a blind raise, young man. Sir is blind 5.
He said a blind raise. This game just got that much better.
You're not supposed to fold, you're supposed to raise it. That's what you're supposed to do.
It is.
40.
There you go.
Who's raising it up? Who's pumping it up? I think Mike is going to get ready to shift this little bit in.
Woo!
and then he's going to go ahead and call it a night. And I think Rick just said pot. Yeah, Rick just said pot. So I think every player in front of Rick and who isn't Mike understands that the entirety of Mike's money is going in.
And they all have each other's out, so I think it's going to be a very, very
Low flop.
very
Nice
low
and
flop.
low.
Seems like a 8-4 deuce.
Ooh. Got a nice little pop room here.
I bought it.
Put that little money Put that little tiny stack in there.
Oh, wow. Look at Keith talking a little trash while the man's all in.
158.
It's going to be really hard for Mike to win this hand. I was going to say, because if Mike's card comes, it's going to give players straights. It's going to give Keith a bigger straight.
Good luck to me.
It's going to be hard for him to make it. And with Rick holding 2 jacks.
Yeah, right.
I want all of y'all to get a wolf.
Woof. Let's hear it, son.
Chase doing multiple side pots.
Oh, yeah, Chase is a master. Chase is a master. He knows exactly what's going on.
Ooh.
And top set for Patrick.
Yahtzee.
And Rick looks like he wants to bet, and it's going to be, it will not be a good time for Rick to fire into this pot.
Check 6. 17 bets, 300.
Yep, get out. Get out.
That's a get out of my pot bet.
Yep, get out. Well, they don't have much of anything
Although I
anyways.
feel like you should have sized a little small. I mean, it's such an uncoordinated board, too. You can at least try to get one more out.
What is Rick doing? I just got top set, Rick, that's all.
See your 2 hands first.
Just got top set that holds, baby. That's all I got. Top set. Patrick's going to scoop a massive pot. It's going to add to his night. And he's doing even better. Top set, good.
Okay, saving your seat.
I always like seeing the Nutter Butters.
There you go. Okay,
Thank you. Would you have had straight? Was there a straight console on the board? I didn't think there was.
No straight pot. I mean,
No, of course
for
there
you
was.
to get it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I thought I had the stones.
Straight king?
You'll be big since they're both gone.
Oh, no straddle for me? Gamble pays off, huh?
Pretty busy night for us here Friday night. A lot of tables in action here at both Jackson and Orange Park. We got over 27 games here at Jax. 11-2-2, 7-2-5s. Got a 5-10 upstairs. 2-2-4s, a 1-3 stud. We got big old PLL and Best Bet Live game. And we're at Orange Park. We got 5 2-2s, 3 2-5s, 1 5-5 hold 'em, and 2-4 games. So
Something to bet on the flop, right? But there's nothing you can bet. Alright, we are 3 games.
and again, we are gearing up to our satellite for our high roller seats. That'll be tomorrow at 3 o'clock. $500 buy-in, $100 rebuys. Get yourself a 25K seat. And if you don't happen to get a 25K seat, if we have enough money left, we will pay you out a 5K WPT main event seat. And then cash thereafter.
32.
Did I get all that last pot?
We got
guys got a black,
Patrick
right?
top 2.
There was 1 black chip here. I gave it to you first.
I have 4 black chips to start.
I don't know if anybody else put a black chip or not in April.
Crazy, crazy pineapple. We're not playing the pineapple.
So I should have,
What did Keith have? Nothing?
another black chip.
Yeah, Keith ain't out here doing. Patrick is murdering the game.
Yeah, why are you
How
doing
much
that
is
pot?
Patrick up? How much is Patrick up? Let's see.
I think he's at like 12, 1300 at least.
He's up 15 piece, no biscuit.
Yeah.
15 piece, no biscuit.
Maybe he didn't
Hold the
listen to
slaw,
that.
a dozen raw.
No, he had it. I already did.
Jerry's
I
stuck
took it.
almost close to a G-bar still. Keith is down a little bit. But PJ and CJ might be brothers.
Yeah, 'cause I started.
Are definitely up.
Saying that you had 4 blocks.
VPIP land. Rick has departed from us, but he'll be back. He had a 75% VPIP. He had the highest. He was stuck about 1,300.
Well, not as a small
But Keith with 64, Patrick 71, and the man is crushing the game with a 71% VPIP. Just unheard of, man. Just unrivaled.
Might have been mine. We had a shut
Joey, the answer to your question, we only allow players to run it multiple times in timed games, which means you have to play 5-10 and above to be able to run the boards multiple times.
Yeah, and it's if it's time rate, you can do it. If it's not, it's not. It's not gonna happen.
I mean, these little ones aren't going to work for me. I need to talk about this. What do we got?
22.
Which I don't like. I don't like running it twice in any games that are smaller than 5-5, anyways. Because I mean, why do you want to chop up a $500 pot? You know?
This is fair. Now, if there's 10, 15K in the middle,
That's a different story. 10 or 15K, you need to run it a couple times just so that you can offset the variance.
Pot seems reasonable again. Let's do that.
he says pot seems reasonable, and PJ has middle set.
68.
Oh boy, Mike's gonna get out of the way. I think Patrick's gonna want to stop potting it now. I think it's time to check the turn, Patrick. Patrick,
I'll check it back.
there you go, my friend. That was a rather quick call from Patrick. I wonder what he could have. Maybe a set of eights, maybe two pair. And if he has aces and eights, that's disgusting. If he has ace eight, that's disgusting.
When you want all in, you didn't have a black chip, did you? Triple tens, right?
Patrick has a bigger boat.
I liked your hand.
Nope.
Yeah, PJ had it. He had queen, queen, jack, deuce. So he had a gutter, pair queens and a gutter. Turn bad, river very bad. He potted the flop. I don't know why he potted the flop though. Interesting. Cocktail waitresses are above average here. They do a great job. They make sure the players are taken care of and that they get the drinks that they need and can order their food while they're enjoying their gambling experience here at Best Bet Jacksonville. From top to bottom, we have the best staff, best servers, and best dealers in the country, bar none.
The best sushi?
The best sushi too. You can debate your mama about it. I promise you that.
You straight up.
So if you're looking for a good time, if you're looking for a nice Southern hospitality-driven establishment, you got it right here at Best Bet Jacksonville.
But I knew I was going to beat you.
Not to mention, we have all the tournaments coming up. Another congratulations to Hunter Sitchy for taking down third place at the $3,500 WPT event in Choctaw. I think it's Choctaw.
Oh, he took it down in Choctaw?
Choctaw.
First time here, right?
Yeah, it was
Awesome.
third place, man. 200 G's.
We saw Alice upstairs today.
Yeah, I asked her about it. She said he's going to be playing WPT events too. So yeah, no, Hunter's official with it though. Hunter is so official, all he needs is this. Let me do this. Let me do this because they get loud. They
Yeah,
get
have you
loud.
looked at Hunter's stats? I think he's already made, what, 3-4 million, right?
I think this win pushed him over $1 million.
Okay.
So you got nut flush draw and two pair for Keith, which is a very, very strong hand. He turns a better two pair, but does remain with his nut flush draw. So he says, I think I need to charge you guys some prices to stay in and maybe think about busting your head to the white meat. But I don't think anybody's going to want to stick around. Good hand there from Keith. Tex, where you at, man? You coming? I'll probably be over there tonight, Tex. I got to run it up.
What's the max buy-in at Orange Park for the 5.5? Is it 1,000?
It is capped, but I think it's capped at 15. Yeah. Their 5.5 game is good. Not that I've played in it. I'm not going to say a lot of y'all now. I ain't played in it, but I walked past it a few times, and it seems like a really, really good game. They run a 5.5 capped and a 5.10 capped. You know, a lot of players here want a 5.10 capped, but I told them, I said, that's not up to me. It would be nice to put on like a 5.10 cap stream, but that is up for further review.
every dealer, if everybody agrees.
I wanna do
at
bomb
least
pots
do a
every
bomb
dealer.
pot,
Yeah.
$25 bomb pot.
You
Every
know-
dealer.
Alright,
change.
You know I'm in for that.
Every dealer.
Every dealer now, they're going to do a $25 nuclear hand. Patrick and Keith are captains. They're team captains.
It's all right.
They were in another life leaders.
They're just trying to juice up the game because, you know, you gotta have those guys in there. Usually, Dustin and I are the guys juicing up the game, but you always gotta have those few guys.
Yeah, I like it. I mean, not like, let's be honest.
You give him those two blues.
It's not that the game isn't juicy. It's not that the game isn't good because
Change, okay.
there has not been one limp pot all night long. Not one limp pot. Not, there has been a raise every single hand. Every hand. So the game is good. At this point, if it gets any better, I don't know if the people can handle it. It might be too much for them.
Nice check.
9 checks. 1 checks. 2 checks.
Did you check that? Oh, okay, sorry.
Six checks, that's 100.
So we got a 10-5-4 flop. Anybody got anything? Who has the most equity here? It looks like Patrick with ace 10 and the open ender. Rick with the 9-5 ace tray, so he has wheel draw with a pair of fives. So yeah, no good. Turn is king of spades. Not a good card for Patrick, as he still only has ace 10. Pair of tens, no good. And the river is just disastrous for him because he didn't have a club to cry for. So Keith could probably just blow wind at this pot and take it down, but I think it might go check, check. I don't know. He's going to try to bluff Keith.
It would be nice to get Keith's hand every now and then.
Yeah, because Keith, I mean, I'm just curious what Keith has right now. And let's be honest, he's done a lot of tanking with air. Like, he'll have, like, Jack 7, 4, 5, and just be like, I want to call you. But I'm like, you have
I just
no
gotta
pair.
see it.
Yeah, you have no pair, though, man. You have no pair. You have no hair. That's what I call it, no hair.
Alright, Billy's taking back those. Appreciate you, man.
$25 bomb pot, right? Yep. 25 after middle, boys. Bomb pot, dealer change. Come on, you know you want to play with us.
I love
Put in
CJ.
25.
And this is what I mean by a perfect table dynamic, because CJ is just the guy that's not, I wouldn't say he's not action because I don't want it to sound like I'm talking bad about him. But yeah, he's not, I thought he wasn't going to participate.
Forgot about that one.
But, he's the guy that just kind of chills out, minds his own business, and plays his hand. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
It has to go in order.
Has to go in order.
So,
You guys are still alive.
put your
for
25
Okay, honestly, have you ever seen a 2-2 PLO game that wasn't heavy action? Yes. Dealt plenty. I have gone through my runs and made it to the back of that room and have dealt some games where it's 1-2, single raise, fold, 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 fold.
Yeah, we don't look.
I have.
Look, but I mean, if you're going to the flop.
Yeah, especially when you get a lot of those regular players in there that play with each other every single day.
And it's, when they tight, and it happens. It happens more often than you think. This is an above average game. This is like this game is amazing compared to sometimes I've dealt back there.
25. All right, good. We're good. I got a monster, guys. I'll show him the dummies.
Oh, that's me. Then.
9-5-7. Someone's gonna flop it.
Did somebody flop it? I see top set for Mike, though. I see CJ with King drawing Stone Cold Dead, and once again, Keith. Oh, no, we got a set over set situation on our hands. That means it's time for me to start praying for whoever has middle set. And in that situation, the brother that's in trouble tonight is Keith. And Heavenly Father, I'm coming to you tonight asking that you soften the blow that Mike is about to deliver upon his head. Because it does not look good right now for him. That board pairs and Keith gonna have to go up and meet the Lord.
Nah, I don't want to see a diamond here. That'll kill the action.
Yeah, diamond kills the action though. Diamond, bad. We don't want diamonds. Billy, we want action cards, okay, my friend? So.
Yeah, put a straight card out there.
Yeah, give me something. Pair the board. I don't want nobody to get hurt, but pair that thing.
No, we can pair on the river.
Give me a 7. Give me a 7. Straight card. Oh, Mike now makes a straight, right? 6-9? 6-9's a straight. Oh, he has all of it. He has the board covered. Oh, wow.
I think Greg might be on the diamonds, though.
Well, and he has the ace of diamonds blocker. Keith does. What the hell does Greg have? Jack 10?
Repotting.
What? Patrick's repotting it with what? Okay, now's the time we need to see cards.
It's on one for those guys. That was just formality.
Is Patrick sick enough to have Jack 10 here? Like Jack 10 of diamonds? Now, Keith, there aren't many times in life you can be in a spot like Keith. You have middle set.
Yeah, middle set's usually never good in this spot.
Oh, he has Jack 10.
Oh.
He does have Jack 10. That sicko turned it. I mean, it's not too sick. Like, PLO works that way. But that's so disgusting that he has Jack 10 and he has... look at the equity that Keith and Mike have. I think Mike is drawing to only board pairing cards. I don't think any straight cards can come where he's chopping. And Keith is just dead. Yeah. 7 is the only thing that saves Keith. But he makes the correct fold. That board pairs, and Patrick might just blow his top. That sicko had Jack in the board paired.
Board pairs, and looks like Mike will take down this pot. Top bowl.
Holy God.
Going to lose quads, but
What the hell did Greg have?
yeah, Greg had the flush.
Greg had a flush. So
Yeah.
Greg more than likely had ace high diamonds with like straight cards.
Yeah.
That's so okay. Now it's time. Now it's question time. With such a strong hand like Patrick, I wouldn't say what's the point of potting, but if you have a straight, you know you're up against sets. You know you're more than likely up against sets and diamond draws. Is it appropriate for him to just pile it on the turn? You know, could he have saved some money?
I think if it's multi-way, no.
Oh my God! Did you see Greg's hand? Greg turned the bottom. They all had it. Greg turned the bottom end of a 10 high straight.
Yeah.
With diamonds.
With diamonds.
Got there. That's stupid. Do you like? Can Patrick just pile it in there when he turns the jack high straight?
I mean, if it goes multi-way, well, it went 4 ways till the turn. I think in that spot, I think you can check it in that spot. I wouldn't necessarily use pilot. I mean, if you're a heads up, maybe 3-handed, yes, but
Yeah, when you're piling in, you know you're not good. Like you know you're good on the turn, but guess what? We still have a river to get to. Do you wanna keep from inflating the pot, keep the pot small, and just check it through?
Oh, okay. Never mind. Yeah, that's totally good.
yeah, I think in multi-way like that, I think I'd be more inclined of checking and trying to get there a little cheaper. Be able to, have a
That was a crazy hand.
off the full too.
That was a crazy hand. The turn card was the best card in the deck.
Pretty much the whole field kind of hurts you. Yeah, you have a main hand like a straight, but there's so many cards that beat you there too. I mean, on the
That's
river.
why I said, I'm like, is there any merit to just pile it? Because that's what he did.
Yeah.
He just mashed it on the turn for 1,200, or effectively putting them all in. And I'm like, could you have saved from putting pot in the middle?
Well,
to
then
go?
you can also understand too that they're, effectively they're only what 200-300 behind. So I mean,
You're capped at what you can lose.
Yeah, that's fine then. If that's the case.
That was a crazy turn. Gave 2 players a straight. 2 players flopped a set. Just ship it, baby. And Greg is gonna flop all the nuts here. But once again, in this game that we call PLO, is it really the nuts? Mike has top 2. Jerry got the flush draw. It's just it's a sick game we play called PLO.
I think that's why I see kind of happening nowadays is that like 2-5 players gravitate more towards the 5-5 PLO before they would graduate to like the 5-10. From what I've seen here in Florida.
Yeah. I mean, for what it's worth, Patrick went running around a 2 pair.
Wow. Well, I had the 9s and I also had the, if a 10 comes, I got the 9s straight.
Tex, when did this happen? You all right?
Yeah. The main pot. Yeah, I was worried about that with all the cards.
Yeah, it's real tough to have the nuts. Like on a board like that, Greg didn't think that he was locked up to win the hand. There's no way. He knew he flopped a straight.
Yeah, I got you, bud.
Oh no, it got you. Tex, it got you? Oh no. Oh boy. Sorry, Tex. Sorry to hear that, buddy. Get better.
I need to run a runner to make it happen.
Straddle on the 6 is going to be raised to 18.
Can't help myself from reading all the comments from YouTube. You know, I think between 2020 and 2021, I feel like it was kind of like the small purge.
What do you mean?
Like the purge.
Oh, like looting?
Yeah, all the-
specifically?
Yeah, all the looting, all the.
I think in terms of
else going on.
I think in terms of all across the board.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't really know how to say this without using expletives, but people just didn't give a damn. You know?
You had 2
Like,
diamonds. I thought
we're all
you had,
locked
like,
up in our
yeah,
houses.
or something like that.
Why do I need to be, you know, PC? Why do I like,
All I can
and
do is the gutter ball.
more important, like you said, looting. Like, they're, ugh. Purge is the correct word to use. Purge is the correct word. That's not a dramatization of it. Purge is correct.
Did you have a diamond draw also?
No, I had the, I just had the nuts on the turn.
He said, oh, I guess they were talking about the other hand. I guess he
I
said,
have 1 diamond now. That's what I was saying. I'm hoping deuce of spades 1 time.
no, duo, it's not me, man.
No,
It's
I
not
didn't
me.
like hearing you say that.
It's not me. As a collective, you know?
I was like, don't you
It's never like Best Bet Live is all of us as a collective. It's never one person. That ain't never been the way. It's not the way. So you know, we are collectively the best in the world. That's how I feel.
Yeah, did you tell me that we just got nominated for some kind of award?
Yeah, we got nominated for a Gulf Coast Poker Award for content creation.
Well, there you go.
Best Bet Live, a few other folks. I know a name I saw in there that was familiar was Jonathan Little, and he just final table a Poker Go Cup event too. That kid's nice. I mean, to be fair, he's been doing this for a long time though. Yeah, it's pretty cool, man. It's pretty cool. I don't know if there's like a voting process. I mean,
I think it's by committee, so I think there's a small group committee that does vote on it.
PJ,
But the nominations are from the people.
what is PJ doing? Top and bottom ain't good, man. I mean, but to be fair, Rick has been splashing it around tonight. But top and bottom is not good. Straight?
10-9 kissed her on the river. That river's been a beast tonight, man.
Wow.
That has been the game changer for.
Are you serious? Are you serious? Are we looking at that the right way?
There we are.
Gutter ball in 2 pair and just burns him down on the river. You gotta be out of your rabbit ass mind. But that's the game of PLO, man. Like, you can't really say much. That's how it goes.
diamond draw too?
I think PJ's got to be up like 2K now, yeah?
Who, PJ?
Yeah,
PJ
yeah.
probably up more than that. Let me see. Let's all take a look together. Come with me, shall you?
Yeah, let's come along to the
1,500.
15.
15 piece, no biscuit. Patrick gave a little bit back in that hand where he turned. Well, we all saw what happened. CJ's up a little bit. I call him the slow roll king. Mike's up 496, and Keith and Jerry stuck a little bit. VPIP's the same. Patrick 76%.
Try to be
So not too bad, not too bad. AJ Trigger, what's up, man?
What up, AJ Trigger?
call it like you usually do.
You're telling me you got gamble, man.
I got gamble. I gave him the benefit of the doubt. You know what I'm saying? He had 3 pair though.
Yeah, he did have 3 pair. He had aces, queens, and I believe aces,
You know,
queens, and
surely I'm
trays.
behind. Surely. And I'm gonna call him though, but he called.
10-10-5-4 for PJ, and I think PJ made some change for somebody. So it's always a a nod to the player to be suffering from chip success. You know, when you're just stacking up chips and players, can you change this stop for me? Absolutely, man. Boom, boom, boom. Cut it out. I got all these chips in front of me. I'll be your bank tonight.
Whoa, I didn't do it.
Yeah, let's keep this game rolling.
Yeah, that's always a good thing. I can't remember in the near future when I've ever been the bank on a game, but I'm fighting for it. I'm getting it. But right on cue, Rick's gonna go ahead and 3-bet it up, make it $50 to go. And once 1 or 2 players call, everybody's in with essentially any 4. You kind of can't really fold, you know.
I don't like Matthews. I've had their chef's tasting there a couple years ago. Pretty good.
They're what?
Chef's tasting.
What is Matthews?
Matthews is a restaurant in is it Avondale or is it Riverside? No, San Marco.
Thank you, man. San Marco. I'm not, you know me. I love food, man. I'm about to take a look at this. Matthews Restaurant. Ooh, fine dining. Hold up. Wow. Mixed lettuce? No, sir.
No, are you sushi lover? Do you like sushi?
Do I love sushi?
All right, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go ahead and treat you to a.
Good luck, bud.
Jerry, don't call, man. Jerry, you're drawing dead, Jerry. He got a full house, man. Lay down. Oh, Keith and Jerry both have the case 8s. And you know Rick has been acting like he don't give a damn on the table tonight. So what's the sushi you treat me to? Where? Where and when?
So have you ever had an omakase experience?
No, always wanted one.
All right.
Always wanted
I'm
one.
gonna go ahead and treat you to an omakase experience. Anytime you have
Is
a Thursday, Friday, or Saturday night available, I will get us reservations. We're gonna go to Norikase.
Is that where they have like the full experience right down the?
Correct. So it's a set menu. You just sit down and we just serve you. It's about 17, 18 courses.
Yes. Okay.
Cocktails involved.
You shouldn't have said that. Listen, this hand is locked up. Y'all can watch what happens, but you're gonna have to listen to me for a quick second. I watched this video. There was like a line in a music in a song, sashimi from Saito. So I go on YouTube and I look up he's a 2 Michelin star chef. His client list is booked for the next 20 years.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And there's a video on YouTube of him about 17 minutes straight down the menu. Yellowtail. It's mind-blowing. I've always wanted to treat myself to something like that.
I got you, bro. I'm gonna go ahead and look up Rezzies and see what we can get into.
Absolutely. Yeah, French stick pie is definitely up there. So they're all drawing dead. There's chips in the middle, and Rick's going to probably scoop most of it. There might be a side pot, but I'm pretty sure everybody's dead. They all had an 8. Isn't that crazy?
I wanted to, I knew it was
They all had 8s, and Keith had hearts, but none of that mattered on the turn because Rick had what we like to call a fully furnished house. He had the stove. He had the washer and dryer. We're talking Maytag now. Whirlpool isn't that really good. He had the Maytag. You know, he had the kitchen, stainless steel, the refrigerator. Jack's full. Just gonna do it. Just gonna do it. Nice hand there for Rick. It's about damn time he got a hand. Man has been doing. Man has been getting beat up. So it's a good hand for him. So yeah, I went and looked at this video, sashimi from Saito, and he allowed a camera crew into his restaurant, and the crew was allowed to experience the layout that he prepared. And just the sushi rice is it's crazy, man. It's absolutely nuts. What is this?
There you go. Let's go through those.
Oh, this is the place?
Yep.
Yeah, you're all shopping.
Norikase?
Norikase. Yeah, AJ, I had
See, like that. That's what he did. That's what he was doing.
yeah, I've been to Matthews a few times at their chef's tasting, I think a few years ago. It's pretty good.
And this is like a full-on experience, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
This is exactly what it like. The yellowfin. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we got to do that then.
I got you.
We got to do that. That seems real nice. And I'm looking at this menu here for this Matthews restaurant. Man, y'all shouldn't get me started on this food stuff. I mean, I'm gonna go down this avenue just for a quick second. Roasted bone marrow with beef tartare. Might as well break out the blazer out the closet. I'll comb my hair over for this, and I don't have any up top. Let's get back to the poker. So we got an open or a raise to 5 from Jerry. He gets called in 3 spots, and Jerry has found himself running good. He's going to flop trips here. Not a good kicker, but he probably knows he's beating the rest of the field. Ooh, Japanese A5 way good. Stop. Yes, ma'am. Nah, this is nice. Yeah, this is nice. And the 7 right on the turn is now going to give Jerry the power stones. I mean, obviously, he is losing 2 aces full. This is true. But I would like to think in this hand against Gregory, he has the best hand.
Full house.
He says I have full house.
Let's see him.
How many full houses are you allowed to get?
10-7. He does have full houses. This is crazy.
Oh shit, I should have bet. He scared me.
Can't be too careful.
AJ, he just walked out for a second. I will make sure to ask him. So stick around, AJ. I'll make sure to ask him the question you just typed as soon as he walks back in, because I also am curious too. But I'm just looking at this crazy menu, man. Like, I've eaten some really nice places, but some of these things I haven't even seen before. Wow, the chef's adventure menu. Wow, look at this. Let our chefs take you on a culinary voyage with our 6-course adventure tasting menu. A creative taste on this season's flavors. Does that not just sound like a breath of fresh air? This is great. I'll take a look at this on my own time. So, hopefully y'all didn't have to listen to that too much, because Keith has aces and Keith has blood on his mind. He's out for revenge. He doesn't care who it is.
Let him smell the food that he ain't gonna eat.
20, 24, call 6.
And I don't think Keith is going to get what he wants. Well, actually, excuse me, he does. Jerry does raise it up for him, so Keith is going to say, pot, watch this.
Call 9.
Very similar texture.
So we have king, 10, and tray of spades, plus the 5 of hearts, and then what?
See, it's not just me, man. It's him too.
There's the pot. So he is indeed going to get what he wants. He's going to pot it up. He's going to take it on up. And now it's time for them to decide. Am I wanting to play for 106 bucks?
You done got me on tilt, man. With that foolishness you be doing.
Said he got him on tilt with that foolishness.
You got him to fold, Keith. Good job.
Keith has aces here. And I think he put it in. Oh, and he flops quads. And he put it in the dark. You know what? I'll let the table ride this one out.
Oh, showing up. Showing up.
What is quad jack or something like that? Quad jack?
That might be good for a high hand.
Yeah, it's high. Showing up, he is.
He's got them quads. Yeah.
That's not bad. That's a pretty good hand.
Oh, you flopped it.
And I flopped it.
So you set on it because he bet pot. And then
What you talking about? He folded his hand.
he folded.
I quad. Yeah, I got quad.
Oh, really?
Keith got the high hand.
No, there's no high hand for him.
No, if you flop
We
it.
qualified.
If you flop it,
Yeah,
you flop
we
it.
flopped
Oh, nice. Cool. Good job, man.
Quad
How much you want to set up?
Quad 7s right now.
Let me see, what is it worth? I got 7 minutes.
400.
400, but you gotta buy everyone around a drink. Though.
Yeah. You got to buy around when it comes
I'll
to
take 325 right now. 325.
I'll
You
give
got to wait it out, man.
Yeah,
For 7 minutes.
yeah.
I love that he's trying to sell his high hand
Not from the table.
7 minutes before it's over. So I'm interested to see if anybody will take the bait and buy Keith's high hand for $325.
All right, done.
Good deal.
A bird in the hand is better than 2 in the bush. I tried to teach you that.
What? Keith is an idiot, man. I love Keith, though. Keith is great. Keith is good for the game. Keith just sold his high hand to seat 9. he hit quad aces with 7 minutes left and just goes, who wants to buy my high hand for 325? And then sells it.
The man's just going to go ahead and flat sell a straight flush this time. And then get the 400 on top of the
Exactly.
God, that was too savage.
Check 9, check 1. Tap 5.
Keith is wild. Keith is absolutely wild. Look at it.
No more.
Good God.
If I can't say pop,
They say, but he got paid taxes on it.
Yep, that's true.
No.
So you got the tax bonus too. Yeah.
Oh, no. He got,
I got enough.
you know, there's been accounts for like all year. They track it all year.
I got
if
enough write-offs.
you were get another one, yeah, they would track it.
Yeah, he got me. He got me.
Oh, so question for Johnny Fam.
Yeah.
That sounds. Why does that? I don't know why. My mind is a very weird place. Never go there. I just felt like that sounded like a very upscale nightclub. Johnny Fam.
Wait, what's the question?
No, I just said your name like that, but I'm like, that just sounds like a really upscale, nice nightclub. Like if I went to Vegas and somebody said, hey, let's go to Johnny Fam, I'd be like, sure. I'd be like, I'm ready, absolutely. You know, I might put on my best jeans and my best shirt, you know, comb my hair a little bit. And as quickly as he here, he's gone. So hold that thought, AJ. We're going to figure out where he goes in Vegas to eat, trust me.
Whatever we got to do to stall to get one last hand in.
Who that? What's up, old man Pat? You said upscale perfume?
If you did it, man, I'd be impressed. I'd be real impressed.
I would give him $100 if he beats it.
Oh, wow, they're really gambling now. Okay, so hold on. Let me turn the table down just a little bit. So that they're really gambling. So let me catch you up and catch everyone else up.
If he beats it, like
Keith raises it up. Okay, hold on. My mic's very close. I got to keep it calm. Keith raises it up with ace, ace, XX, right? Gets called by Jerry. Well, he limps. Jerry raises. Keith's pots. They call. He pots it in the dark. Keith flops quads. High hand, right? Immediately sells the high hand to seat 9 for 325 with 7 minutes left. Seat 9 then makes an additional wager and goes, if you beat my high hand, I'll give you $100 on top.
Crowds are never good.
They're just gambling in all ways and shapes and forms right now.
I like it. Let's go.
But what AJ wants to know, which is right up here, he says, so Johnny, where do you have dinners in Vegas when you go? And I told him, well, you had left, but I said, I also would like to know any upscale, very nice restaurants to go in Vegas
There are
that you've
just
been.
so many spots. I kind of stay away from the upscale ones only because there's just so much that I love out in Vegas that you don't really need to. I mean, you can. I mean, it's great. It's going to be amazing. But there's top 5 restaurants that I definitely go to every time I'm in Vegas. It's going to be the Oyster Bar at Palace Station. It's going to be Miguel Korean Barbecue.
Hold up, because I'm going to Vegas here soon, and I like all jokes aside, poker aside, and live stream aside. I need to make notes
Dude,
of this.
I'll give you a whole text of all
Yeah,
the
okay,
places to go to.
cool. Go ahead. Because Korean barbecue,
Oh, yeah.
that's God's food right there. Anybody thinks otherwise, go to hell. Keep going.
Also want to go to. I'm trying to blank now.
You said a Korean. You said Oyster Bar,
The Oyster Bar at the Palace Station.
a Korean barbecue place.
Korean barbecue at Miguel.
There was a really nice restaurant I went to at the Cosmo when I went.
There's a tiki bar called. What is that place called again?
Everybody always talks about the Gordon Ramsay restaurant. I'm like, I feel like that's just the cliche place to go. You know.
I mean, don't get me wrong. All the high-end restaurants at the premier casinos are going to be fantastic, but I love a lot of food from everywhere else too. So, for Mexican though, is Javier's at the Aria.
Javier's at the Aria.
It's excellent.
Wow.
Oh, the answer to your other question. No, my name, Johnny Fam, is not. I don't think would be a good club name. However, I think 3 or 4 years ago, I did see a billboard, and it said DJ Superfan.
DJ Super Fam.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. That's actually
I
not
was
bad.
like, wait, what? That's
I mean,
actually guy out there sporting it.
You
DJ
might
name is
you
Super
might
Fam.
be able to use that name to establish
Oh, I
yourself
couldn't.
in the DJ community. I can't DJ. I don't got the energy for it. I'll be out there. You can see the white of my eyes, shirt off. Just confirm Javier's at the Aria Border Grill at Mandalay Bay. Also very good for Mexican. Cool. Yeah, there was a place I went in the Cosmo that was absolutely amazing. And then I went and had the buffet at the M.
Okay.
Nuts.
Yeah, that M's very good for the buffet.
Nuts. Watched a woman almost get into a fight with the guy, and then I befriended her. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to be too mean. If it comes off as mean, I'm sorry. I go to the M for the buffet. They put out the crab legs. A guy that was about 4 times the size of me just skips everyone. Just starts laying them on his plate. Lady goes, "The hell are you doing?" She's from up north, so you know. "The hell are you doing? You don't see all these people waiting here? Get the back of the line." She says a lot of other bad things about his physical appearance. And then she looks at, she's like, "The nerve of this guy?" And I was like, "I know, right?" And so we just start talking, and she tells me where
put him
she's
on
from.
blast.
Yeah, she did. About as much blast as CJ will here with middle set. And I think he actually might be poised to just take this hand down outright. Unless King comes, but Rick and Patrick both have kings. So CJ, no slow rolling this time, my friend. I know he said he didn't necessarily see his hand correctly.
Yeah, wearing those masks does fog up your glasses, so.
It does.
I don't think it was him. I think it was that guy. He caught me for ace and I tipped it $50.
Wow, so seat 9 made $75 for nothing. He bought Keith's high hand for $325.
I think it was you. We were talking PLO. I flopped quad.
So you made $75?
Yeah. So Keith was, you know, I think it was JDP who might have been like, "Well, how much you sell it for?" And he said, "Right now, with 7 minutes left, $325." And seat 9 just goes, "Lock it up." They fist bump. It's set in stone. And then it holds. So now seat 9 he's not only the big winner for the night, because he's up almost $1,500. He's now going to make an additional $75 for just breathing.
See, this is what you need to be doing too, Mr. Gambler.
Don't worry about it. If I can call, I can raise. Now I want you to understand that.
He said, "If I can call, I can raise."
Then you can raise that.
Yes.
I love it. I love it. They are truly gambling on this table.
That 325 coming
Oh,
your way,
baby, I'm
too,
floating.
Wow, Jack 10, 7, 8, all diamonds. Not good enough. What do you win if you get the high hand? Tonight it's $400. Tonight it is $400 every, I think, 20 minutes or 30 minutes, which is an excellent promotion, you know. You get a lot of opportunities to win a lot of quiche, a lot of money, and it goes until, I believe, midnight. So.
Calm dark. You got to raise dark, man. So it's like, puts me out of jail here. Good luck, gentlemen. I'm telling you, this right here is.
Jerry's not all in. Jerry has a little bit behind, but
289 feels like me.
it's not you. It's definitely not you. It's all Rick. Patrick, you might say it's you, but it ain't you. And keep in mind, this isn't short stack Rick that we saw an hour and a half ago. This is I got 1,500 in front of me, Rick. Yeah, it's cash. We were doing tournament tickets in 30-second intervals during today's high hand.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can, if you missed the high hand, you can definitely get some cheap tickets tomorrow. I'm sure there are going to be a lot of tickets out there that are going to be up for sale.
100%. So if you come in tomorrow and you might... Okay. I thought Rick for a second had tray 5. I was like, oh boy, that's a straight. And Jerry's betting the best hand. That's the most interesting part, is that Jerry is betting the best hand, because there's an ace on the river, and Jerry is betting a pair of 9s.
Is that okay? Makes you comfortable? I mean, it's 2021. Whatever makes you comfortable.
I got that too.
Right? Whatever makes you comfortable.
I agree with that. It's 2021. Whatever makes you comfortable. That's a nice motto to have.
What we do? 25 last
25, yeah.
Oh, gotta do it in order.
Got to do it in order.
Gotta do in order.
So you're in the first 25.
I'm going to go to this Matthews restaurant, though, Johnny.
What if y'all did that when I hit my squad aces?
Braised oxtail, Japanese A5 Wagyu, 4 ounce minimum, $26 per ounce. I'm deep in it.
Yeah, okay, do it 15. Yeah.
I get 320
Right, so
on a hand
25
that I was
around,
gonna play
guys.
anyway.
You don't do a round mode this time?
No, you too. You're taking
And then when you come around
Yeah,
for
he's
25.
gonna
Be the last one.
hold up, we're gonna do a bomb pop. Yeah, so now,
Got
25
25.
rounds. Wait, we're doing the bomb pot though, right?
Everybody just.
Oh, he's got a deal on first.
You've already
Okay,
made it.
I gotcha.
Because he's.
In case I hit quad aces again.
Yeah, we don't wanna nullify these
You
bad.
should have, no, Rick, you should have just straddled. Rick, you should have just straddled. Then he should have bet.
It's
Because that's
whatever,
too
guys,
much.
we're gonna do 25 over.
If they're gonna do a bump pot, there's no need for a straddle there, kid.
No, just
Yeah, just
oh, excuse me. Oh my God, excuse me, guys. I think they're trying to say if they want it to be 25 to straddle so that it's legal to make it 25. Because if you just make it 1 and 2, you can't make it 25.
Oh, that's right. Okay, that makes more sense.
So it's like, well, if you straddle, then pot, you know, essentially you'll be in for 25.
You lost.
Yeah, I'm definitely ready. Oh, so Keith is going to find himself with 3 kings in his hand, so you know he's never going to be good.
When you're doing the flip.
Well, I think he's good.
Mike has the open-ended straight flush draw. And, wow, Rick has middle set. So we might get some action here. You got an open-ender and a jack for PJ. So queen high clubs. Everybody's got a piece except Keith. Keith just got 3 kings. And not in a cool way.
It's me, darling.
Not just me, it's me, darling. You know a really good movie I saw, or at least I thought it was good? Escape Room. I think it's crazy. PJ is going to make the call, though, with the pair and the open-ender. Only thing is, Mike technically, I guess, has him drawing dead. Yeah? Because, you know, a straight card comes, I think they might be chopping it, actually. Not drawing dead, but they might be chopping it. And then Rick has middle set.
Congratulations to Keith. Gonna be
75 when
Wow,
getting a little
Mike,
high-end action.
Mike folded the open-ended straight flush draw. Mike, maybe there's something you know that I don't know, but Greg is going to go ahead and move all in. This is what happens when we play nuclear hands.
Jerry and I had it when they were through the 12 days.
Oh, I didn't even realize that, old man Pat. The 7 and 10 of clubs, or 7 and queen of clubs was already gone.
2,000, and somebody said I'll give you 1,000. And he wouldn't take it. And we got beat out. We got beat out.
you got beat up. Oh,
Last 5 minutes.
Last 5 minutes? Oh, that's terrible, dude. You can't be results oriented on that side. Taking 1,000 is a bad deal, like in general, I feel like.
I don't know, because all we had was quad aces, and straight flush was winning everything.
And PJ's got the straight.
Did he hit it?
And I was
He
like,
hits
hey,
it.
bird in the hand.
Well, then Rick's dead. Rick is dead. And Greg's all in. Yep. Rick, get out of there. Rick, get out. Rick. You can't feel like you're ahead right now.
Yeah, same thing we just
Fold, my friend. Fold and fight another day.
Coming up for you to do another win out here.
Listen to me, Rick. Killing will not bring
Yeah,
you
having
peace.
middle set is very similar to having
You don't block,
bottom 2.
Yeah, you don't block no damn queen 10. You don't got none of that out there. And guess what? It was a $25 nuclear hand. So there's definitely a 99.99999% chance that somebody has queen 10 or 7 10. Like, no. You're not drawing dead. You do have outs. But am I going to put my money in here drawing to what? An 8, a 9, or a jack, or a deuce?
What time did we,
It's maybe, what, 10 outs? Maybe?
And those hands can actually hurt you because somebody could be holding a 9
Yeah,
deuce,
exactly.
9
Somebody could
jacks.
have like 2 pair. Yeah.
So,
Absolutely.
so having middle set in games like these are
Yeah.
it's not worthless, but you definitely don't want to go broke on them.
Yeah, like what if somebody has queen 10 jack 8 or queen 10 jack 9? Like now they have the straight and
Or
2
Jack
pair.
9 or Jack 8 or 9 8. You know, it's,
Yeah, now
all
you
those hands
dead.
still beat you.
Queen 10 jack 8 got him nailed against the wall.
Yeah.
Fighting to breathe.
And PJ's got Jack 9, so I think Jack or 9, he still loses.
He's done for.
You want to wait till when you come back over here, or you want me to just bring it to you?
Rick, find it in your heart, man. Joy, I hope he boats up too, Joy. I just don't think it's gonna happen. Joy, I'm not feeling it right now. I'm not feeling boat action, Joy. We gonna see it though. If you right, you get best bet swag. If I'm wrong, I guess I'll just be wrong. But if you right, I got a best bet shirt coming your way.
For a while. That was pretty good.
I don't feel like it's gonna come though, Joy. I just don't. All right. Would consider it a bet. You get best bet swag if it both. If that board pairs, Joy, you got a best bet live shirt with your name on it. And that's correct. He does need to hit the deuce, so he's actually in worse shape than we thought, because PJ does have the straight with top 2. He's in a tough spot right now. You got to think about it.
Yo, we're still on this turn.
Me and Joy got a bet going. If the board pairs, I give her best bet live shirt, and if I lose, I just lose. But I just really feel like it's not. I just really feel like it's not gonna come. And I don't want Rick to get hurt with mid. I don't want Rick to get hurt with middle set.
He's got 10% equity.
I know, Rick.
Give it up.
Rick,
Okay.
you got to give it up, big dog.
Clock has been called.
Wait, is this like an actual clock?
Yeah.
$20, I say 2 cards.
$20, I'll show you 2. What kind of game are we playing here? $20, I'll show you 2 cards? Do you know how quick Rick would flick him that 20 if he could do that?
Well, there is another player in the pot, so officially they can't really do that. All right, so
He said I fold. All right, here we go.
You got Nate coming. The only card you can hit with an 8.
Yeah, he's got jacks. We were beat the whole way, man.
Board didn't pair. Told you he'd have died. He would have died. But guess what? I still got the best bet live shirt
Even
for
if
you,
it
Joy.
did pair anyway, it would have been good. He really needed an 8 or a deuce.
Win or lose, I still got that best bet live shirt for you. Send our Facebook the specifics, and we'll try to get it lined up for you. I knew it wasn't gonna come, and Rick is okay. Rick is fine. Like oh my God, Greg had deuces. There was no card he could hit. He had to hit the 8.
See what I told you?
He had to hit the 8. Greg had a set of deuces. The only card that could save him was an 8. So even though the computer said 10%, it was more like 0.5.
Yeah.
Hey, Lindsay, I'm ready for my hot tea, please.
Yeah, just do that.
Yeah, 2, 5.
That is absolutely
Holding middle
insane.
set. And yeah, still drawing to 1 out.
He's drawing to 1 out. PJ has the straight with top 2. Greg's all in with bottom set. Rick has no idea he's drawing to 1-8 in the deck. Don't you just love PLO, man? Don't you just love how it just puts people in some tough-ass spots?
You're gonna love it or hate it.
I mean, being able to watch from the comfort of this chair, I love it. My money in the middle, knowing I'm drawing to 1-8, I hate it. I hate it. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about praying.
That kind of tells you what PLO's like. Very still little words.
Like I'm on my knees praying. Like you put that 8 out there. PJ had them both drawing dead essentially. PJ, how you do that, man? So now, as if the night was not as glorious enough as it could be for PJ, you win 75 up top for nothing, for just using your words. You're up $2,500. 25. This man can't do nothing wrong tonight.
Nice little score and a little 1-2 PLO game on a Friday night.
And that's the best thing about it is people are like, well, I don't want to play 1-2 PLO because the game's small. All right, look at this. What you got to say now? Yeah, but it's a deeper buy-in for the live stream. No, it's not. Same buy-in.
Nah, this is pretty much standard in our regular 1-2 cash game. That's not on the live stream.
Yeah.
Not as big as the 5-5.
No problem. No problem.
But plays probably bigger than a 2-5.
I'll go look at that, Joy. Appreciate you. You in Miami, right? So it shouldn't be too hard. Do you plan on making a trip up here to play at all? If anything, we can leave the shirt here for you. If not,
no. We'll personally deliver it to you if you're here in the room.
Yeah, that's because I think she lives in Miami, but I think she said she's made a trip up here to play. I don't know if she's coming anytime soon in the future. If not, it ain't no problem.
Come on
It's
down.
right. It's right in Miami. Like I'll mail the shirt myself. Miami ain't far. I'm pretty sure though. That's Joy from Miami, as if like there's another Joy from New York or something in here.
I like your style.
Yo, I think. Oh wow. Now Rick picks up the Jack 998. That's just cruel. That's just cruel. And PJ gonna need to take his tower down a little bit, because if Chase's elbow goes to rake any chips and knocks that chip stack, now you got to try to find half your stack on the floor.
Yeah, it's going right over the rail. You got the blacks on top. Ooh,
Yeah, man, that's all right. You playing dangerous.
man likes to gamble.
Yes. As soon as he bought Keith's high hand, I'm like, yeah, that's a gambler right there. So Jerry 4-bet to 165. Rick, I don't know if it's tilt. I don't know what to call it,
Hey, Mike,
but he did call the 4-bet.
get them.
And
Go get them.
he ain't lost no more money since he won that first ball. Take CJ with you. He didn't even play the hand. Take him with you.
Ace Queen 4. Not bad, not bad, not bad.
You know what, Joy? If I do make a trip down south, I will personally deliver to you at the Hard Rock. How about that? Let me see if I can make it this next week.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think I might be in Miami. I'm trying to think. I know with WPT, I know I'm pretty much locked up.
Yeah, but I can probably go right before.
Okay. If anything, I won't forget. I'll make sure you take her shirt with you. Let me see if she messaged us.
Get you a nice little fitted Best Bet Live shirt.
Wait, where's the message at? I'm trying to find it. Make sure you send us that message. Message.
I'm glad to see the money you're going your way, because you're the other one blind pot in this.
And a nice warm meal. Listen to me. You know I don't play about food, okay?
Have you thrown out the 18?
You know I don't play about food. And I know you can probably just cook it down. Absolutely. You know what? Get the plate ready. Put the aluminum foil on top. Absolutely. Johnny, don't forget that shirt, man. You about to get you a nice warm meal, too. Win. Thanks for tuning in, though. I appreciate you guys. Like I said, I love, like, not only me, Johnny, us all as a collective. We love giving back to the players because you guys take time out of your schedule to interact with us and hang out with us, and you don't have to. So anytime I try to give away as much as possible, you know, just so you guys can rep us wherever you're going. And I know you guys would like the shirt. Look at old Lou coming in. I love Lou, because guess what? Lou looks that red every time I see him.
Oh, and Tim, to answer your question is, I think Rick's stack was short of 1,200, so he's going to be committed anyway. So I think our action track was a little lazy not putting actual pot size bet in, but the pot size bet would have put Rick in anyways. See, Rick has less than 1,000.
Oh, less than 1,000?
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
76, right?
77.
I'm pretty sure this game will continue after the stream. Yo, PJ, bro, he's scaring me, bro. Can I just go tell him to go take his stack down? Look at how high it is. Oh, somebody flopped the nuts. Patrick? You know what's crazy is that he flopped the nuts and Jerry technically blocks the hell out of King 10. Doesn't matter, bud. I didn't. I did not. Trying to find it.
I want to say a big pot between Patrick and PJ. I don't think they really tangled at all.
They haven't. Any flush roll?
Nope.
How much you allowed to bet at one time?
Just stay there. It don't matter to me. I don't care.
I don't want you already.
You're allowed to bet.
Bad time.
That's something you already said it. No, I don't want to take it. All right.
We're going to go ahead and river that full house.
Did he?
He sure did.
Oh,
King 10, no
Patrick.
good.
Oh, Patrick.
Flushes out there, boats out there, flop straight, no good.
Yeah, he's got to get away from it. And it just so happens front door clubs completed. Even though he does have the king of clubs in his hand, 10-8.
Oh, he puts it in, too.
Oh, he did put it in. Rick shows it to him. Yep, you're dead. Ship it. Ship the sherbet, damn it.
Well, it was a value bet too, so I mean,
Well, not to mention, like I said, he had the king of clubs blocker in his hand, and it just.
I'm a good chip flipper.
And he had 10. He had a 10. Like he had king 10. You know, he's beating 10-8. He's not beating 10-8 of clubs. He's not beating queen high clubs. So, like you said, the moral of the story is that there were a lot of different hands that beat him. So he probably should have found a fold there. Yeah, he bet 5. Kevin, that is the signature Rick G bet. He will put, or rather the pot could be 800-900 pre-flop. And if the action's on Rick, he'll look at me in my eyes and go, $5. And I go, excuse me, Rick? $5. Okay. $5 into 900. What do you do?
$5.
870.
Rope you right in for our next 200 on the river. That's what he does.
Yeah, he would be up big time. Hold on. I'm just going to send you a DM, Joy. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me do this the right way. Boom. Open different tab. Open in new window. Okay. Found you. Boom. Message. Message. We're like I said, we're gonna try to see if Johnny can get it out to you, but just in case, if not, we'll have the particulars in your all
Yeah,
your.
as long as we have your address, we'll be able to send that to you.
We're like I said, we're gonna try to see if Johnny can get it out to you, but just in case, if not, we'll have the particulars in your.
Yeah, as long as we have your address, we'll be able to send it to you.
Right in front of you.
Boom, DM sent. Yeah, this game thrives on river play. Oh, let me turn this off. I don't know if that's going in the background. Let me put that up. And then for YouTube chat, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna need y'all to take this. Boom.
I had ones out earlier.
Where'd you end up? He bet. Oh yeah, Kevin. Kevin didn't do too bad. Little up, little down, but for the most part, I think he ended up around even. It was just a tough stream for him, Johnny. I lost that too. Oh yeah, 200 plus ace king versus ace jack. Yeah. When he limped ace king, and you both flopped an ace. Well, you better go by and get you a nice plate, man. Bring me a little something back. Bring me something back. The room is bumping.
All right, Joey, we got it. Thank you.
Appreciate you. Boom. Perfect. Locked in. Works for me. What is going on? Is there an all-in situation right now?
I don't know much, man. Jesus Christ.
Oh, he got there. He got there. The 2 pair's good. Jerry's dead.
Trying to bluff you out of it.
Yeah, that's what you do a lot of, Patrick. You do a lot of bluffing, big dog. You do a lot of bluffing out here, man. And I tell you, somebody ain't catch you.
You should have switched seats with me. You would have had a flush.
There's Lou. Good old Lou coming in the game. Yeah, AJ, Kevin just didn't realize how behind he was. Ace King versus aces, or Ace King versus kings on a king high flop. Turn spade, giving him nut flush draw, river, spade.
Please excuse the graphics for the next 2 hands. We've had some technical issues.
Oh,
so
is this the what? Oh
yeah,
my God!
This is what Billy told me he had trouble with. He accidentally put $800 in the ante, so he didn't know what was going on.
He put $800 in the ante.
Yeah.
And he just lost it.
Yeah.
It's like, what's happening?
Yeah. Had a straight connection. So again, guys, sorry about the next 2 hands. We are not going to be able to get these graphics.
Yeah, 3. Thank you.
And Joy, we did get your message, and we'll get that to you as soon as we can.
15 hits.
Perfect. That way you got some swag to wear at the Hard Rock. And if anybody got anything to say, anything, they can come and talk to me.
You're in for 5.
They can, you know what they can step into my office. Shut the door behind you. PJ, man, if it's, you know what? I feel like I need to make a wager on his chips falling over by the end of the night. That's a Tito. That's a crazy ante, buddy. $800 ante. All players would be effectively all in before they even got their cards. Nobody would play this game.
1-2 $800 ante.
Yeah, 1-2 $800 ante. Like it would be like an all in or full tournament.
Oh, I need the pictures of this gentleman, sir. If you give me 3 screens over there, that's yours.
Yeah, Billy still can't get it right.
I love that. Like Billy was like freaking. He's like, what is happening? And then I didn't know what happened, but I figured you had fixed it. And then when you tell me, oh no, he just had an $800 ante in the machine. That is insane. I mean, I guess that's maybe a sign that we should run a game like that one day. We still got a list up here too. That's the only thing about games this good. People get stuck, they ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, once the game is juiced up, you got 3 guys with 2K stacks in a 1-2 PLO game. Game's gonna be good.
JDP looks like he just wants to stick it in again.
I think JDP has won a good-sized pot in the last 3 hours.
Well, and there's Lou wanting to make the call. So Jerry quickly gets out of the way. Oh boy, got a big pot brewing. Goes check, check. Hoy from Norway, my friend. Epi 983. Looks like Keith is back in it. He said, you need a rack? He knew he was leaving. Oh, Diane's in. Would you look at that? Oh, boy.
Diane Casino?
Yeah.
I like this thing a lot better.
Diane Casino actually won a 25K a seat about 2 years ago.
Did she?
2 or 3 years ago, yeah.
Oh, wow. She won that main event when you guys ran it, didn't she?
I think she final tabled like a Deep Stacks or one of our circuit events.
Oh, wow.
Ooh. Yeah, Tim, sorry. Our action tracker kind of messed up the action tracker. He had an $800 ante. It was flipping out and he couldn't figure out what was going on. So we were able to fix it after the next 3 hands. So please bear with us. The action tracker that we use is touchscreen, so sometimes when you get a little too handsy with it, you can mess some things up and not realize it.
Throw the cards to me.
Just gonna look at them. Just gonna look at them.
Straddle in 4 seats. Roll at a time.
I'm not going to be raising it to 50 this time. I've gotten smashed the last 3 times I've done it. I'll just go ahead and I'll act first this time. I'll look first this time. Glad I looked. This is shit. Alright.
6 seats, 15, 7 fold.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Looks like we're straight now.
Thank you. 226.
Yeah, I'm just counting in my head.
Looks like we got a nice little pot brewing here. Rick's gonna raise it to 225 for bet with ace king jack deuce.
Like, don't vote up. I was like, that's all. And I voted up on the turn. I'm like, you got 80 bucks.
Looks like Jerry is all in with ace jack 8-7.
Rick, you're short just fine. Just fine. It's 225.
Why are you getting all the good cards, man? You're not going to share with the rest of us?
My next wife's gonna look just like her.
Oh, that's me. I thought 3 5s were coming out on the flop, but he threw the 1 5.
And Jerry does outflop Rick. Top pair, straight draw.
Take it easy, buddy.
Go straight.
And pretty much gets there with the straight.
Just say, man.
So finally,
There's no such thing as a bad hand, is it?
Jerry wins the pot after a few unlucky all-ins. Has a nice sizable pot now, north of 600. What's up, Horse Golf? Thanks for stopping on by.
You're blind 50.
Oh, I'm not gonna do that.
Oh,
I'm
baby,
not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna.
Oh, what you do, Johnny?
I'm tight.
No gamblers here. No gamblers.
Okay. Yeah, I'm the best chip flipper. When I win this hand, I'll flip you a chip.
18, yes. 2 calls. 3 stones.
Bomb hunt next hand. Be ready, y'all. Nobody breaking me out of jail? Alright. I see how it is.
Well, you got Patrick, who is the initial raiser with the mystery hand. I feel like somebody. Nobody has any clubs. Oh yeah. PJ just flops the king high flush.
What the hell is that $2 that I read? I'm gonna bring and take that $2 and give it to
He's gonna go ahead and do the Rico min bet move. $2 to call.
This man savages you with the $2, $5, $10 bets.
I'm not gonna get run.
He has won the most money betting $2 and $5 and then blowing it up. Okay, I'm just like.
Horse Golf, you got myself, Johnny Fantastic, and Adonis Lane here in the booth with you guys tonight.
Yeah, last time it
We'll be streaming about for an additional hour or so. I'm gonna close it off about 11 o'clock.
Yeah, we're gonna see how you do it. This is how we do it.
So sitting on a flush, BJ looking quite pretty here.
Oh, you got a haircut. You finally found your way to the barber shop.
Yeah. What's up, Alan? It was you. Recognize your old Twitch handle. Hope the market is treating you well, like it is, like it is me.
Hey, knock it off.
8-6.
Man, that's a good table. Let me see what table they're gonna give me.
7, 8, 9, 10, right? That's right.
Your $7 bet scared them.
I want to go see what table they're gonna give me.
Alright, give me a 5.
Very good.
See how good that flip was?
It was pretty good.
Oh, no. That's just such a good thing. Such a good
Hey, Rick, why don't you wait till my man comes in so we ain't got 3 people going? Which one?
25? It's on me? 25's on me?
Well, you can't make it 25 officially. You got to straddle, and then he can make it 25. All right, 25's around.
I'm not doing the bomb puff shit.
No more bomb pots? All right.
Alright, looks like Greg in the 3 seat is going to elect not to do any more bomb pots, so it has to be unanimous before they can do it. So I guess no bomb pot for this hand.
This man's already got me straight.
Double
I
straddle.
called one for JD.
You can make it 18 now.
You can't triple
Heard him
stand with
go
double
yell,
stand.
lock it up. So I called for another.
It's a dead small. Dead small. Dead small. Yeah.
You can't double stand but triple stand.
Did Rick miss his big one? So are we missing small and the big ones specifically right now? In case he comes back. Alright, so one big blind, is that what I'm looking at?
And a straddle.
And the raise.
A couple players missing the small blinds, so one big blind straddle and blind 15.
I have a model. If you don't like my bet, change it.
This is a weird game.
That's my model.
I like that
If you
motto,
don't like my
man.
bet, change
That's
it.
good. That's
This
good.
is a weird game. Everybody play without seeing a card.
15.
Alex, we got a seat.
Call 2.
Pilot.
Fold 3. 65. Oops, 65. 65 from 7. Fold 9.
Yeah, Patrick with the mystery hand again. He's going to pot it to 65 to go. We got a new player, Diane Cassini. He's going to join us in the 8 seat.
10, 65.
Oh, my bad. Sorry.
Call 1. Call 2. Looks like we got 3.
Alright, let's get it in. Good luck, buddy. I got jacks and a flush draw. No flush draw? I'm looking okay then.
He just got a set. Oh, your flush draw's good.
Alright, so Keith is going to get stacked. Patrick does make a flush here on the turn. Nut flush.
Thank you, thank you.
No lines and no waiting. Give it right to on the turn.
Yeah, right? Just right away.
Right away.
Alright, how much you playing? 300. So it should be a big blind.
Oh, she's got it.
I got my own private chip runner. I got a personal chip runner.
Oh, damn, kid.
Y'all, you know, like, you know, you have to be special to have a
Straddle on
personal
the
chip
9.
runner.
And 325. He's straddling.
15.
Yeah, gamble, gamble.
And the infamous Diane Casino is going to join us.
Jerry
You don't
is
even know what you're playing, right?
Diane's a regular here at Jack's and been there for quite some time, back when I used to work in Vegas at the Wynn.
I'm just going with it, man.
I think Diane Casino won a 25K high roller seat back in 2018, I believe.
You putting too much. Bill.
We're going to hold that satellite here again tomorrow. Going to try to award another 2 seats into the high roller.
Right in the rush. Right in the rush. Closing the action, man. You got it all. How'd that 5-5 go?
We're going $15, 6 ways to this flop.
That good, Philip?
Flop 9, 10, 10, 2 hearts.
Shows the cards.
It's like Lou is going to flop. Pretty nice hand here. He's got a trip 10s, a jack high flush draw. You got middle. Oh, sorry. And you see the equities. PJ is going to go ahead and flop a boat. He's going to try to get as much value in it, but Lou's going to go ahead and put $60 in the pot. Gray is going to follow suit because he does have that king eye flush draw, but they're all drawing dead. Actually, Gray can hit a king to pull away, and that river can do it. PJ can hit another 9 for quads. So naturally, they're not drawing dead.
That room they're playing some of the night when we're in match.
I am.
I mean, I think I put you on. I got 9. God damn it, I knew what he had. I knew what he had.
Oh, and PJ Wait, Lou? Lou got there?
Yeah, look at this. Lou gets there. PJ flops the
Yeah,
boat.
Yeah, Greg says I'm done. Greg's done. I'd be done too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm done.
Yeah.
Tell them you guys have a good night.
Yeah.
Tap the table. Wish them best of luck. Head out to my car. Bang my head to the steering wheel. And then go home. About all I can do.
Greg was being kind of difficult at the start of the game, too. He wouldn't want to do a
Oh, he didn't want to do the
mandatory.
pop-ups?
No,
Pop-ups?
well, he didn't want to do the mandatory under the gun straddle, so that it can make the game a little bit easier, so they could bet in increments of 5.
You gotta always go with stuff like that.
Didn't want to do that. I think he opted not to do the last bomb pot there too. So I think he was a little bit on the bitter side. But thanks for playing, Greg. It's all good.
Listen, Greg hit a royal flush on this stream 2 or 3 days ago. He all right.
Oh,
Greg
did he
gonna
now?
be all right. Greg gonna be all right.
Are you in, Diane?
So bad.
You lost that stick in the mud. You guys want to do mandatory $5 straddles?
They're talking about it now. So
Yeah, mandatory 5s.
dynamic of the game is going to change quite a little bit. Now there is a mandatory undergun straddle now.
I feel, Johnny, I feel like this is something that had been written in the book with, you know, the gods were responsible. Is that, you know, when you get to a table, don't just, like, and I'm not saying this to speak bad about anybody, but when you get to a table, don't disturb the dynamic.
Exactly.
You know, if they say, hey, listen, we're under the gun straddling for $5, like, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I just feel like there's an unwritten rule, like, hey, if you don't cooperate at the table will not cooperate with you. Meaning, them cards ain't gonna be coming your way.
Yeah, I understand. You might not understand it or might not get it, but it's for the benefit of the game. You kind of follow suit. You might like it, you might not. But at least try it.
I had that happen in a very big game I was dealing.
Yeah.
Where there was a mandatory straddle of an undisclosed amount, and like one of the players had been entered or had been put on the list for the game knowing, and then got there and didn't do it. And he got stacked, and then they were like, as soon as he left, they were like, well, I mean, that's what happens when you don't go with, you know, what the table's doing. And the game proceeded, and it got relatively good.
Yeah. I think you just bring bad juju to the game itself, like when you kind of do that too.
Yeah.
You don't have any bad juju when you're playing for money.
Hell no.
Playing for stacks.
Ace, King, Deuce, Deuce for Keith. Lots of kings out there, so that means we're going to get some jacks on this flop. Might see 2 jacks. Jack, Jack 5. Jack, Jack 7. Show me a jack, please.
So let's see, Jack, Jack, Jack.
So then, yeah, I come over, and he's like, yeah, put me on the list, right? So I go put him on the list. We got a seat. Go get the seat.
What you got there, my man?
285, 87.
All right.
It's wild.
It's like Keith is going to ship it all in 3 ways.
I told you to be a jack on the flop. And is PJ and what's his face getting it in?
Yeah, but Keith's got the better of it now with the bottom set.
There's Diane hanging out.
I did that one, but they took all the money back and stretched my.
Yep. And then me and my man just get it all.
Pat's got a nice little diamond trail there.
Right away. Thank you.
Oh, boy.
Diane's all in too.
Wait, who got bottom set? Keith?
No, that's the misclick there. I think
Is Keith is still in the hand.
Chase is
Oh, and
drunk.
now Patrick wins. But is Patrick still in?
I got the diamonds again.
Oh, yeah, he said it.
I guess the diamonds. Sorry, Keith.
Yeah, he said, man, you got to be kidding me.
Yeah, that river. that river tonight.
Boy, that
Oh,
river,
man.
that river take you to hell, boy. I tell you, man, it's that river put a little tan on you.
Another set. Set of deuces.
You had a set of deuces? Wow.
You know what movie I just thought they should remake?
What?
Gremlins.
You don't know about Gremlins.
What?
You don't know about Gremlins, man.
Come on.
That's one of my
I'm
favorite
an
movies.
80s baby. I've seen every single Gremlins.
That's one of my
I was the
favorite
biggest
movies.
fan of the Gremlins. Come
And it's
on.
to me, it's such an underrated film.
Oh, absolutely.
Because
Cult classic.
Well, yeah. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You got these furry little animals, and boom, but you put a little water on them, right? Just straight devil. I love it.
No. You gotta feed them after midnight.
Yeah, you can't feed them.
Yeah.
You can't feed them.
Can't feed them after midnight.
And they were just the nicest little fur balls ever.
Yeah.
I love Gremlins.
Yeah, they gotta remake that movie. I want to see a good remake on that.
I definitely would like a remake to that. I'm more of a horror movie guy, though. I've always been a horror movie guy. So, you know, Halloween, Jeepers Creepers, Wishmaster. I've always been deep in horror movies. My mom, my aunts, as a kid, they had hundreds of horror films. I'm talking Leprechaun. You probably never even heard of Leprechaun in the Hood.
Oh, I've heard of Leprechaun.
Leprechaun in the Hood.
Leprechaun was legit.
Yeah, Killer Santa Claus, all of it, man.
Sandman.
You don't know nothing about no Sandman.
Yeah.
Now, the Sandman is a movie I don't think too many people have seen because, well, Sandman is just the nuts. E.T. actually would not be bad. I would love to see E.T. in a remake. Let him phone home one time.
You savage. I love the move. Good job.
How much money is on this table now? This table has been burning through cash tonight. Lots of people are stuck and lots of people are up. I haven't seen the new trailer for the new Chucky. I know Jennifer Tilly, though, does have a role in it. I follow her on Instagram.
Yeah,
And
she's been carrying that series for years now.
solely.
Solely.
And she's also, for what it's worth, a pretty good poker player. She had an Instagram post, Jen. I don't know if you remember. I don't know if you've ever seen it. I'll pull it up for you. Cranberries, flags, yellows. She had an amazing session at the Aria. Which, you know, everybody's due for one, I guess, right? Let me see if I can find it. Is Diane all in?
Diane's all in.
With the 7-5-4 deuce? Double suited?
I mean, if my eyes are correct.
Did I miss something?
I don't know.
What is happening?
I mean, is that a premium you had to go all in with? I don't know.
This is pre though. Oh my god.
She must know something that I don't know.
Maybe. I tell you, her money's all in though.
Oh, we got Redman in the game.
In space is what got me. In space is what got me. Leprechaun in the Hood, sure. Leprechaun in space, y'all are wasting money. You're wasting money. How does a leprechaun get his little short ass into space? It doesn't happen. I don't want to hear it. Don't want to hear it. But I think he's squaring up the main, making sure the main plot is correct, and then we'll run the cards. This is pre-flop. This is all pre.
Oh, what was that Halloween movie with Ernest P. Worrell?
Well, Halloween, I've seen them all. Anything you can think of, I've probably seen it.
You remember Ernest, right?
Ernest.
Yeah, Ernest P. Worrell. What's his name?
Ernest P. What?
Ernest.
Laptop too. I told you I was the winner.
Oh, wait, whoa. I didn't know he had. I didn't know he was in.
Yeah, he made a bunch of movies. Ernest P. Worrell. It was Ernest Scared
Oh,
Stupid.
she's dead. Kings are good. Oh, Jerry had queens. Queens are no good, Jerry. Queens are no good. Rick scoops it all. Yeah, Rick scoops it all.
Diane going for the nut low somehow.
Told you viewers that I was the winner on this one.
And I think Patrick is right. He would have flopped like top 2, and he'd have taken the entire pot down.
I had Jack 9. So.
He had Jack 9. I mean, we're not going to get into the whole Jack 9 debacles via PLO, but you know where I'm going with it.
All right, here's a movie for you. Go watch Ernest Scared Stupid.
Is that even a horror movie?
It's a Halloween movie. I think I enjoyed it when I was a kid.
Oh, wow. I've seen this. I've seen this because I remember this silly little creature right there. Thing used to scare the hell out of me. Yeah, double-suited queens. So, yeah, this is where the buy-ins take place.
I don't want nothing. I want 500 fresh chips.
You don't want my chips?
I don't want nobody chips.
These are lucky chips. You sure? Lucky? I don't know why you wouldn't want the lucky chips.
There's you gonna go ahead and
Yeah.
circle the world.
Circling.
Chips. chips.
This is it. She had a amazing session at the Aria, and I just was like, oh boy, look at that. Isn't that crazy, Johnny?
Yeah. Oh, man.
I was after a long night. You know, once the doors close, they play these insane games, and Jennifer Tilly always finds her way into those games. And she had a session for the ages. That was every bit, I mean, probably close to maybe a quarter, maybe $500,000 in chips.
I mean, I saw like at least 8 cranberries in there mixed with all those chips. That's got to be north of like 800K.
I don't ever, Johnny, I mean this with the utmost sincerity. I don't ever want to get to that much gambling in my life. That's a lot. 800K?
Oh, I want to have that bankroll to back it up.
Now that's the only thing.
Smallest chip in the game, 1,000.
And then, so I'm getting ready to come back, and I'm like, color up too.
Put it in the middle.
Yeah, let me get that purple chip.
We good? The viewers need to see what brilliance I'm about to pull off, so I gotta be sure that they see my cards here.
Yeah, chip runner. I mean, I was in the top 5 chip runners in this building. I was probably like 2 or 3. I was in there. I was a master in my own respect. So then, of course, the bank had no purple chips all the way to the back. All the way to the back. Let's go.
Yeah, you can't even go to the cashier. You gotta go straight to the vault.
And that's what I did because there was like 8 people. Johnny, I was just, it was not good, man. I did a lot of walking. I did too much walking. Rick, what you think? Oh, Rick, you got a flush draw. And you got some maybe back. I don't like to get into all the backdoor action, but Rick says he's thinking. PJ bet $151 with a king.
Man, what is going on right now?
It looks like Rick wants to call.
These hand selections are kind of freaking me out a little bit.
And you know the crazy part is like the graphics aren't wrong. So you're like, wait, but what is happening? And there's Rick. As soon as Joy said it, it's time for Rick to come back. Boom. There's the card to make his hand. He's out of the woods. I don't think he can lose.
Check mark signifies it.
Oh, the deuce on the river kind of just adds a little insult to injury because it gives PJ a set. But see it set no good. Never. Rick has to come back, and there he goes. That's how it always happens, Kevin. Ask for the color down. Button is good, and we got some new players in. Super excited to see some new faces. Watch them mix it up on the table. Like, I don't know if they really know what's happening. He said button straddle. Oh, I'll give you guys some sets. Don't worry.
Just a normal straddle. 5 is what we are doing here. If it were a time week game, we could get a little weirder with it. But it's not.
Downtown, baby. Hey, shooters gotta shoot, man.
Yeah, he got his purple chip. I tossed it from downtown. I had to. I had to stay out of the camera angle. They can't see me.
Call on the 2, call 3, call under, call on the 4. Hold 6, hold 7, hold 8, call 9. Make it 25.
Make it 25. Keith with the King 876. Rain Man. Who calls him Rain Man?
I don't ever call him Rain Man.
I don't.
I always called him Red Man.
I've always heard that too.
Maybe your Astro Tracker misheard and he said Red Man. He's like, oh, Rain Man.
Well, Jerry says, let's get out the marginal hands. Let's make it 130. Keith says, I will kindly oblige you, sir, drawing thin. And Jerry's all in the blind.
I can do with my hand.
Keith can't call.
Nope.
I did have.
Yep, shows a jack. Not a bad hand there from him. He definitely wants that. That's magical.
You're straddling, man.
I love it. The mandatory straddle, it's amazing.
Yeah, it just makes the game so much more easier.
Makes the game super easy. They can just enjoy themselves.
A little less strain for the dealer too. Pot 18, pot. Ugh.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You don't know how much of a headache it is. Like, I get it. I'm in the box. It's my job. I should be able to do it. Sure. Whatever. But as Johnny said, for it to be 1-2, you know, pot, call, pot, like, what is it? 13, 17 times 5 or 6? No.
And that's what Greg couldn't realize is that
Is it okay if you just call?
the adjustment actually makes the game a lot easier to play. Get more hands out, less change.
Yeah. Look at that. 15. How many ways? 1, 2, 3, 4,
That's a
5,
family
6,
pot.
7, 8. 8 players in.
It is a family affair.
Family affair, and I don't think anybody got any of that except for Keith. Keith got aces and deuces. No flush draws. Board is rainbow. Sets could be available, though.
I'll take another one, please.
Keith bet $100. Keith said, come on with it if you need it.
I like your style, man.
Miss or miss.
With vodka, he means.
Yeah, and that's it. That's it for Keith. Keith's going to scoop up one there. And Keith definitely needed one because he's been like, sadly, I don't know if he's been busting any heads. More or less, his head's been getting bust open tonight. So it's good to see Keith scooping some chips in. Man, my man has been getting ran down all night. Shana Banana. Shana. The young Padawan. Play it again. Patrick.
No, Shauna's the Jedi Master. She has actually got a bunch of Padawans.
Is she? She's a Jedi Master?
Yeah, she's a trainer for Best Bet. So she's training all of our new dealers who are coming in.
Teach me the ways of the Force.
Of the Force.
The Force is strong with this one. So Patrick's up 16. Keith stuck 2 racks.
Yes, what's as big as mine?
Yes. I love the. I love Star Wars. Star Wars is great. That's it. That's it for me. Yeah, it was what was that? The other day, somebody said they never seen Star Wars before. I said, crazy? Have you never lived, sir? But it is $5 to play, and it looks like everybody's in. I mean, this is standard. $5. Anybody folds, get them off the table. If we played the VPIP game tonight, there's somebody on this table with a 100% VPIP. Played every hand since they sat down. Might have only been 2 hands, but 100% nonetheless.
We'll let you bet now.
So what we got going on out here in these woods? I don't see much of anything. I see middle and bottom pair for Patrick. I see diamonds in the gutter for Jerry. Jerry has a double gutter, I believe. A 9, no, just gutter ball. Just gutter ball. He just has gutter ball with king high diamonds.
Yeah, this is where it gets hard. We only get to see half of the hands now because the players aren't putting the cards in the box correctly. That
was indeed me. That was me. Little out of dress code. Like I said, I was dealing earlier, so I had to get up and come and do some live stream action. I needed to see you guys, hang out with you guys, and so a little out of dress code with my jacket. But I'm getting a jacket though.
I do have to confirm though, you are a tall, sexy beast.
Listen, you know, there are times where in my life I have felt that way, and I live a very healthy lifestyle, so I do feel that way now. I do. I work very hard. Now, what I ate today, I don't feel very healthy, but I do work very hard. I appreciate the kind words. Y'all are too kind. Y'all are too kind. But PJ there with, I didn't realize PJ had a set. So this hand might be a little wonky because you got Patrick who flopped middle and bottom pair, thinks if the board pairs he's okay, and it's just not a good look all the way around for Patrick. Patrick got 0% equity. My man is out here fighting a fight he can't win. So he's going to go ahead and fold it as he should. And we're going to go 4 ways, 150 apiece. And they all wanted to see it. Board pairs, PJ wins. How much will he be up now? But does he have the nuts? We don't know what Keith and Lou have.
I mean, ace full in this spot. Looking pretty good.
Eight's full looks pretty amazing.
And plus you got the, no. Sorry, the queen blocker, but it was a jack.
The queen blocker. Wait, what is Keith all in with? Keith, come on, man. Don't tell Keith, you know them diamonds ain't good on a pair of board. You know them, as he would tell me, you know them diamonds ain't good on a pair of board. He got queens. He has queens. His queen's full.
And diamonds also. So he had all of it.
He had queens
Queens
with the
and the
diamonds.
diamonds.
Jesus Christ, Keith.
Too much of it. If I could never bet, I just kept flat.
He said I could. Keith is an idiot. Keith said I could never bet. I was just flattened. He flops top set with the nut flush draw. He said I could just never bet it. I couldn't bet it. I just had to keep flattened. And gets the entire, what was it?
Yeah, he gets the max pain for it.
What was
too.
it? What was it on the turn? 154 ways?
Yeah.
Keith, you evil mastermind.
Perfectly played. Well executed. Got the max.
And Patrick makes a very, very good point. He said he was thinking about mashing it on the flop. Whatever he thought he was going to make it would have been effectively shipped to Keith, because Keith was, for his, as he said, for the kids, for his kids' life and his life, he was never folding top set with the nut flush draw. You couldn't get him off the hand.
75 bucks.
75?
Yeah. They're doing a $75 nuclear hand?
All right, you're 25 is first.
No more bumper, 75. Last time we did 50, you want to go up? You don't go down.
JDP. JDP, come on, man. You being picky now, man. You being picky don't matter. He told me, yeah, I don't want to go down. I only want to go up. I mean, of course, you're stuck. You're stuck. Of course you want to go up. I agree with him. Like, if I was in his position, I would say the same thing.
Yeah.
I just find it a little funny. He's like, well, last time we did it 50, you want to do 20? I don't want to do 25. I want to do 50. 50 and up.
Yeah, I can't bring the bot pots down. Yeah, keep increasing them.
That is hilarious. Absolutely hilarious.
Trash getting limp in there. Patrick's got a raise. There we go.
Good luck.
Diane.
Diane, what you doing?
Whoa. PJ.
Double suited kings, and PJ just snaps it off with 4-player. I like, man, I'm telling you, this 1-2, listen, if the software permits, if Skynet can let us live, this would be such an amazing game to run, like once every 2 weeks, once a week. But just Skynet needs to let us live once. Rayman's not in, though. Rayman looks lost. Rayman, are you okay? Come back to us. But nonetheless, I think there was a 3-bet from Diane. I think she practically made it all in. I'm pretty sure she made it all
No, she tried to go all in, but she couldn't because...
oh, the pot was a little bit less?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're huge shipments.
I'll do it now. Thank you. I can afford 229.
You good?
Excuse me? Laker Nation?
Oh, that was live at the.
Wait, you remember this?
Yeah, this is live at the bike at the. This is Armenian.
Is that what he's talking about?
Yeah, that's the same guy.
I remember that when he put his chips in the rack in the middle and then took it back.
Yeah, he's just kidding, but no.
One of the players was telling me, "What's the flop?" Jack. Oh God. Diane, you gotta dodge some. You gotta dodge some cars, girl. You gotta dodge some cars.
Yeah, it's the whole field. I don't think she's gonna be able to do it. Like every card hurts her.
Every single card hurt. 8 hurts her. 10 is good for her. 4 is good for her. Kings hold. Oh no! I didn't realize Patrick had a 10. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Yep, that's it. Yep.
Yeah, I remember that whole story. Armenian Mike is back. He was banned for a little bit, but
was he?
Yeah, he was banned for a while.
I heard in a casino, won't say where, a player was telling me this today, maybe like 3 hours ago, that a lady had sat down at the table with about 800, 900 in chips, right? Had 200 of it sitting on her bank card. Both the bank card and the chips that are on top of the bank card are on the felt. Lady, guy gets it all in. Guy moves in, she calls. Guy wins. Guy goes to collect all the chips. Lady says, wait, the 200 that are on top of this bank card are my lucky chips. These aren't in play.
Oh, get the hell out of here.
I got like 70% of the story, but from what it sounds like, the floor like came over and made the ruling that like if the table, which she had mentioned it to the table, that it would be upheld, and those chips weren't in play.
I don't know. I think any live chips on that felt, it's a.
That's what I'm saying. It's not like it's a card protector or a chip from another room.
Yeah. Like, what are you doing? What are you trying to get at?
That's like me.
If you had won the hand, I think you would want to be that in play too. So I can't go both ways. Come on, get out of here.
That's why I'm saying, like, imagine if somebody comes and sits down with a flag chip and 4,000 in black,
right.
Get it all in and go, no, the flag chip's my lucky chip.
Yeah.
No, I don't ever play that. I just put it on the table. What you gonna be like? Hey man, ship it.
Only 3, right? Right. No, you gave one to me.
The one thing I didn't like about that whole Armenian Mike situation was that when the floor came and to try to make a decision, he
gave them a chance. He gave them
an option. He gave the guy.
The producer was on the table too, right?
Yeah, the producer was on the table.
That was a little messy.
Yeah,
that was a little messy. You never, and I don't have much experience, but it just so happens I have this guy that's sitting across from me who has been a TD. He's done it all. He's done literally all of it. So in that situation, I would like to think you never want to give the players the option to resolve a situation like that.
No, you are the referee. You are the game master. You have to officiate the game. You can't be like, oh, guys, whatever you think is right. You should do it.
Like I'm never going to look to the player who won the pot and go, what do you want to do? Yeah. No, I don't care what you want to do. Doesn't matter what you want to do.
And this was on a live stream, which makes it
even worse.
100 times worse.
Makes it even worse.
A million times worse.
You know, like I don't care how much money, you bring to the table, you bring to the game. I'm not leaving up to players. Like that's cut dry. You moved all in, he called, you lost. Yeah. You can't go, nah, I was just kidding, man.
And you guys are playing for tens of thousands of dollars. There's got to be a amount of seriousness in the game. You can't be I was just kidding. Get out of here.
I'm straight.
No.
Man, you probably got a free one tonight.
I'm straight. Get out of here. Bottom set though for Pat. Patrick has slowly been included and involved in every single hand tonight. He's just gotten a piece or a big enough chunk of the hand where he's been able to play a big pot. And here's another situation because you got Jerry leading into the field with just top pair. Like Patrick's going to fold bottom set. He's never folding that, man. He's never folding bottom set here.
Not with the uncoordinated board like that. Nope.
No. And Jerry got chips now. And I think Jerry is drawing dead, right? Eight's the only thing that can save him. You see Keith folded kings quick too. Keith knows where he's at.
Laker Nation, we do also stream on multiple platforms. We also stream
Oh,
on-
and Keith would have turned top set. And Keith would have turned top set, but you can never really think about. You can't really think about hands like that. What you could have turned.
Set of 8s.
Oh, Jerry caught up.
Jerry got there. That river, man. Oof.
Wait, no. Hold up now. How many outs did Jerry have going to the river?
I think one.
That's it. One stinking card in the deck. You tell me he hit it?
He got there.
You were playing 6-7 open-ended, Jerry. Get out of here, man. Get out of here. I know what you were playing, but Patrick didn't feel like folding bottom set. So effectively, your plan was no longer a plan. Your plan was foiled, and then the old deck was like, let me reach in here and grab this little, let me find it. Little
Oh,
8.
there's the river.
Yeah, let me find this 8 really quick for Jerry. That river has killed. Tim Turner makes an excellent point in the Facebook chat. Patrick has been killed by the river like 7 times tonight. And guess what? He's a good sport about it. You haven't heard anything about it from him. Hadn't said a word, hadn't complained or anything. Takes his next 4 cards and tries to win it back.
Yeah, but Patrick's still up in the game too, right? Yeah, he's got to be still up.
No, Patrick's still up too.
Nope. Oh, we got all of our stuff on there.
Oh, yeah, they just clean up after yourself.
Well, now Rick has aces. He'd be up like Tim. I think you're right. He would be up probably close to like 7-8 grand. Somewhere in there. Somewhere in that range. For sure.
Oh, you got. You can relook.
I wanted to be a surprise.
Surprises could be good. Surprise.
Check for 9. Check 3.
You've seen Patrick reload a couple times? No shot. I mean, I guess you can actually add on, but I don't think Patrick has been adding on. Those are the chips he started the stream with. He's colored up.
Yeah, he hasn't really needed to, too.
Yeah, he hasn't needed to add on. That's what I was going to say. He didn't need to add on for anything. The man was up a ton early on in the stream.
Yeah, I think he started the game like 1,500.
Oh, you mean top off? I mean, it's possible. Wow, he made the best hand on the river. This time the river saved him, Tim. This time the river saved him. Who just said pot? PJ potted it? Don't tell me Patrick called. He has King Jack. He has King Jack every time. He has King Jack every time. 100%. This is PLO. This is the dead man's game. He has King Jack every single time. I know it's a hard fold to make, but that is King Jack. What is he potting it with on the river?
Yeah.
He knows. He knows. He knows.
Nice little fold from Pat.
Yeah, that ain't even a hard fold.
No.
The stream's over in 20 minutes.
Yeah, that ain't even a hard fold. He had King Jack. That's easy. Oh, I'm supposed to show y'all stats. Here we go. Let me show y'all some stats then.
Coming in hot.
Yeah, so let's see up top. Jerry's up. See? The swings. The swings. Jeremy is up $1 grand. Patrick's still up. PJ still up a little bit. PJ gave a lot of it back, but it's PLO. We know that. Lou's up. Rain Man is stuck. Rick is stuck. Diane also stuck.
Yeah, big swing for PJ. I think PJ was up 2,500.
Keith has crawled out. Keith was stuck about 2,600. So Keith has crawled back.
Check it because you keep betting $5 and $2.
He said he bet $5 or $2.
Oh, you bet, but now you want to go to bet something.
Hey, Donnie, are you streaming with me all of next week?
No. No.
What days do you have for next week?
I was going to say no. I'm pretty sure that's the only thing is because of Well, I know who's on, you know, vacay and all that good stuff. I looked at the schedule and I was like, I thought I would have been, but no, I'm pretty sure it's still Wednesday, Thursday. Yeah, I'm getting smoked. I'm getting smoked.
So, how many days do you have for next week for
Two.
live stream? Just 2?
Just 2.
I think
Yeah, I figured I would be all 3 because, like I said, you know, people's on vacation.
No, I think I'm by myself one of those days then.
Uh-oh. They got you again?
No, only because of everything that's going on now. I think the workarounds, but they just gave me all 3 days next week.
Nothing wrong with that. Lou, though, flopping top set, blocking bottom set. Not blocking any middle set action, though, but top set's pretty good in this situation. What's up, guys? Was playing 2-5 and got racked up $2,200 profit. Got to work tomorrow, so I had to quit early. How's the game been? Don't worry about how the game been, Sean. Don't you come in here. Don't you bring yourself in here talking about how you made $2,200. I want to know more, man. Tell me about the session. Come on. That's what I want to know about. I'll tell you about how the game's going. I want to know how your session went. You played any big pots? $2,200 profit? You had to play the big one. Tell me everything, buddy. I hope you're doing well. I hope surgery recovery is treating you well. I know you said you had surgery last week. And hopefully them painkillers got you in the right place. Oh, wow. King 10-9-5 for the Jerry. And Jerry's made a valiant comeback.
Call 4, C4. Call 6. Call 7. I'm really slow, you know. Call 8. 28.
They're having a pot fest out here. They're like, pot it, pot it, pot it. Got luckies, had kings, and spiked a stake on the turn for a $2,300 pot. I'm guessing you meant, oh, spiked a set on the turn. How did you get lucky? Were you up against aces?
That's what we've been doing anyway.
This in Texas are the, and Cherokee are the only 3 places that I go to come out of for 1 2 5.
For 5 more.
1 2 5.
Everybody in agreement around us now.
We can't. That's the thing, yes. They won't let us. There's a jackpot, they just won't let us. We did it. Top the sage. I was told we can't.
The only reason we didn't do it this time is because the guy was sitting there
Oh,
and
you're right, that was it, I think.
he
Yeah.
agreed.
The stick in the mud and come in for 5 is like saying pop.
He's an African American gentleman. I do not know what his name was or anything like that, but he just bought it for 200 and was just sitting there moping around the whole time. It's like, you're playing on the live stream, I'm just gonna sit there and like, you know, not talk and yeah, it's just whatever, you know. I mean, I certainly don't normally have 6 double captain or double captain when it comes right now.
You're not allowed to do that.
They buy you your first fresh air.
No, I don't buy, man. You earlier said shit you said on the big one, man. Why you think I'm a... I still, I got a legit hand.
I played all over the country, and I always come back to this room. I love playing investment. Like, this is one of my favorite rooms in the world to play in. That's one of the reasons I come here is the hotels are cheap. I love going to the beach with my dog. My dog's sitting in my hotel room right now. He loves it out there. Loves going swimming and everything. And I just love Florida. It's great. It's not much to it. This in Texas. I love this in Texas. I love.
Oh, God damn, you gotta jack shit away.
Texas is also cheap, but the action is like insane.
See, you trying to trust something
With you, you'd have no reason to ever move. They've got great tournament series with the WPT and everything.
Sometimes you don't trust me. Oh, I really didn't trust me.
If I lived here, I would stay here.
I mean, I'm dealing defense and you guys don't have your hands up yet. Just walking behind you.
Yeah, 100%. You don't have to travel, so you're getting all the local players as well, which is great. Yeah.
for the most part.
Seven,
You know, like in there, just think,
Eight players, nine is
why did they,
Yeah.
they just sat down with it? And they figure it out quick, okay, it doesn't take long.
Yeah,
Receive raise.
I love playing here. I do incredibly well here, but if I have to choose though, I think I like Fort Lauderdale better, just because I like the lifestyle a little bit better. There's higher buy-ins in all the games, so it's just it's crazy to get to.
Yeah, I give it right now.
Yeah, they've got 3 different places to play. Oh, this is closer to me because I live in Atlanta. Yeah, so I'll come down here and play a lot more. And before Atlanta, I lived in Atlanta, so this was
Still a decent.
it was only 8 hours on the line.
I'm not gonna play PLO no more. No, that's a Keith game, though. Keith, this is not a good game. Trust me.
The problem with Cherokee is the hotels are so goddamn expensive because they're so few of them in that area because it's in the middle of nowhere. So they're always like $150, $170
They go.
a night.
They hold on 2-5. Good for me. 1-2 PLO not good for me.
I think I might have stayed there before. Yeah. Oh wow, you got a steal. For out there, that's a steal. Yeah.
It's the battle of nothing. Well, PJ has an overpair, but Rain Man has, well,
Summer, it's like
nothing.
Yeah, ace, 3, 7, jack.
Yeah, he had nothing. He tried it though. But ace queen, what did he have? Ace queen 7, ace queen 10-7.
That's awesome. That's really cool.
I think he potted it with it.
Keith like PLO. I'm done with this. Yeah. I'm gonna stick to my big one 2-5.
Wow. I didn't know that.
2-5 Big O. Wait, what?
Yeah, that is crazy.
We didn't know we were gonna be doing that.
Yeah, I've driven my way across most of the East Coast, but I've never like done the to the coast type of situation. Yeah. Just 60.
8, 68.
Oh, that's so cool.
We stayed all the way, I guess it was
I've never been to Niagara Falls. My wife's been, but I
So PJ's gonna up it in. Yeah, Ray. I figured that was gonna happen. PLO is a game that just goes downhill so fast. You know, Rain Man just sat down about 30 minutes ago and was full of life. And then you 3-bet, you don't get the flop, and now you're left with less than a pot-sized bet or less than a pot pre-flop. And then you're just like, okay, I make it 127, and now boom, Jerry calls, Rick calls, now everybody's in.
All right, first look. Let's see what we got here.
Look at how he's peeling the cards.
Yeah.
You rip one of those cards, I'm gonna need $300 from you, Patrick, right off that top of that stack. Yep, that 300 you just put in gonna be right in my hand, and we're gonna get a new deck since you don't know how to peel them cards correctly. I'm talking to you, Patrick. But nonetheless, he does make the call, and the PJ comes along for the ride. So it's a potential triple up situation for Rain Man. Only thing is, PJ does have King Queen also in the ace deuce to go with it. That's bad. That's bad for Rain Man. That's really bad for Rain Man. That's even worse for Rain Man. Rain Man knows he's not good.
Oh.
I mean, I would like to think Patrick has a pair. Yeah, I would like to think Patrick has a pair. Yeah. So I'm like, Patrick minimum has a pair.
Nice. Ace is sold up one time. Woo.
Take it.
Thank you.
All right, sorry, Rain Man.
Oh,
Aces.
Patrick had aces. Oh, boy. And like I said, minimum pair.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I'd been doing better, man. I'm sorry about that.
It's just a bad card.
Not butter pecan.
See how it plays out.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Yeah, grab that all-in card, Chase. There you go. He's done. I mean, unfortunate situation, though.
Straddle in the 7th seat. You guys want to continue elsewhere over there?
Yeah, absolutely. If you guys want to. Yeah, I'm cool with it. Yeah, we want to play it at like a regular table. Yeah. I'm having fun. I like playing with you guys. It's a lot of fun.
I will say this
Not
much.
a lot of stick in the much. We
I
got
will
the
say
stick in
this
the mud
much.
out of here, so that we're
You want to ask us if we have fun with you playing?
It's always, you're always having fun when you're up. If you're up money, you're having it doesn't matter who's at the table, you're going to be having fun.
I will pot it. 35 on right, pot it. So did you like Massachusetts? I want to go there really. I had never been to like Boston, Massachusetts, the Cape Cod area. I really want to go. It seems like it's so beautiful. My mom and my sister are going there, like on a little vacation, like a girls' trip.
Did we get a flop? Where my flop at?
There's your flop.
Is there an ace in the field? Anyone? Calling an ace. Calling on an ace. Are you out there? Are you out there? Johnny, tell me you're here. See that? You see that? You see how good he does that?
Let's do that every time, guys, and we can receive the cards.
How does he do that? Like, I'm talking, it's just, and it's nice. It's smooth. It's efficient. It takes no time, just
No
boom.
time, no effort, boom. Same time.
And they all just registered right on cue. Oh, Diane's all in. And no one can give her a call though.
Yeah, that's looking. I mean, you got the ace with the diamonds. Yeah, that's pretty nice.
Yeah, that's not bad.
You know, if y'all wouldn't do that, then that's you. But that's what I'm doing.
This is for the dealer.
Thank you. Hey, you guys want to do the bomb putt or what? You know, the last three hands?
Yeah. You guys want to do bomb pops?
It's always the guy who sucked the most that wants
Yep.
to do the bump pop.
Yep. And it's gonna be for the biggest amount too.
So last hand we'll do it. All right, one more hand and then we'll do the last hand.
9 seats raising to 15.
I'll do 50.
So what? And you put it in, but you still play with that.
Thank you, Lindsay, for the assist. Gonna clean up a little clutter on the table.
Yeah, Chase is smooth, man. Chase is real smooth with it. He's one of the cleanest dealers in his building.
100%.
To be efficient, clean, and fast.
And also has a great attitude always.
Unrivaled.
Yeah.
Unrivaled. Unrivaled.
I feel like nothing can really upset the guy.
No.
No.
He's I told him.
I mean, you can have players like literally be yelling at your face, and he's just probably giggling inside.
That's well, I tell him he's like my counterpart. He's my white counterpart.
Yeah.
He's the biggest troll ever.
We only got 2 hands left.
Like him and me, or him and I, we laugh at the stupidest stuff. And he's just such a prankster, just like me. It's never good to have us in the same room because we're probably going to be pranking somebody or somebody's going to be joking. Yeah, he's super cool. Call him Chase with the Yeti Cup.
Patrick with a nice little wrap there.
Oh man, that's a hell of a wrap with the spades. Damn, Patrick. And meanwhile, Lou's looking down at aces. Sometimes you just know aces are no good. This is one of those times.
Yeah. Aces almost never good in PLO. I don't want to say never, but they're a pretty hand, but nice you get another ace on the board there. It's hard to improve.
Shauna, I miss your face. Might be over at Orange Park tonight. I don't know if you're working.
I miss Shauna. I haven't seen Shauna.
I have not seen Shauna like
forever.
I'm suffering from Shauna withdrawal.
Yes.
I must see Shauna.
You know, I don't think I've seen Shauna since I've been back.
I saw her randomly one night when I was in Orange Park, and I was like, I must see you again soon because such a good attitude, such a good presence. But you know, she's crushing this thing we call life. She's crushing it, so you gotta let her do her thing.
Let's do 25.
25? Just 25? All right,
Just got to go in order.
Yeah, so keep them all to the
He's making
side.
15 here.
All right, so they're going to keep it in order, but it looks like they're going to do a nuclear hand in the night. That means for all of you that have joined us thus far, thank you for joining myself and Johnny. It has been fun. It's been action-packed, and it's been silly. So for next week, we will be back with you guys Wednesday, bright and early, with a 2-2 no limit hold'em live stream game. It will be deep stacked as always. You have myself, Adonis Lane, and Jordan Spina, so you guys can take the weekend off, enjoy yourselves.
I think you got me, bro.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right, because he's yeah, that's right. So it's gonna be me and Johnny on Wednesday. You guys can enjoy your family for the weekend and be back here Wednesday at 7 o'clock. We have plenty of high-hand promotions waiting on you guys. We have tournaments. We have satellites. So if you guys have any questions, you head over to our website. It is bestbetjacks.com. One word. And if you might think about playing on the live stream, navigate to that same website. We have a live stream tab, and you can sign up via our website, okay? If you maybe like the action, you like the game, and you might want to be a part of it, that's the way to go about doing it.
Yeah, click all those buttons because each one will send you to the red stuff.
Yep. So thank you so much, guys. Even though we got this last hand going, it's been a pleasure. Joy, I will not listen. Joy, I will not forget. Okay. I will not forget. That will be on my mind. I'll make sure you are taken care of. You have my word on that.
Yeah, I'll make sure Adonis wears the shirt before I send it to you.
Where's the shirt? I don't know if we can swing that. I do want a plate, though. And on that note, I bid thee farewell. Y'all have a great night. I'll give you guys stats, and Johnny's going to give y'all some late remarks on the way out.
That's right, guys. Again, thank you for joining us here tonight. Lots of things going on here at Best Bet from Orange Park and at Jack's. World Poker Tour comes in 2 weeks. Lots of satellites, lots of promo. Come in, come all. I want to say good night and see you on the next stream.
Hey, wait a sec. Do you want to keep playing? They're going to send.
Best Bet live stream. Watch it.